next, and that'll be good. Okay, we are live from Port Huron, Michigan. It's Paul Murray and the Friends Show. And the waits. And AZ's going to come flying in here in about 30
Is
seconds.
that who you're betting on is AZ?
Yeah, oh yeah, AZ's going to be the one tonight. You watch. Oh, yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, pop out chat. Cool. Got the like button. Okay. Well, see, you got the John J. Bolin today, Paul.
Well, I got two of them. I got another one.
Oh, you got two.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got the Honorable Honorable Paul J. Martin.
oh, okay. Martin.
It's a
Paul
CSL
Martin.
show.
Yeah, good old Paul Martin, the old prime minister, wasn't it? Wasn't he prime minister for a while? Paul Martin? Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, I think he was.
That's why he's called the Honorable J, right?
Yeah.
Honorable or whatever, because he was the prime minister of Canada at one time. He wasn't in very long, though. All we got to do now is figure out. I guess.
I'm amazed that yours is still there.
What's that?
Your prime minister.
Oh, I'm surprised somebody hadn't taken a pot shot at him yet. Well, the good news is, Paul, tomorrow the price of gasoline is going to take a dramatic drop.
Oh, really? That's not what they're saying over here.
Yeah.
Total gas stations in California are having all of their pumps and equipment updated so that they can go to double digit, like $10.
Yeah, they weren't designed. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not designed to go that high.
Yeah, they're supposed to drop 10 cents a liter tomorrow or something. They said it'll be back down to $1.96 or something tomorrow. That's pretty bad when $1.96 a liter is a deal. Jesus, you know? Well, I just got to feed some hounds. How come nobody's come in yet? Where is everybody?
Well, you know.
It's Thursday night, so people are around, so. I got to remember, got to take garbage out later. I had a very, very brief moment. I stopped at my trailer at my sister's house because I was going by it anyways. I thought maybe the grass would start growing, but it hasn't done nothing yet. Still not showing any growth. So.
Oh, well, good for you. Mine's ready to be mowed again.
No, but the new grass I put in.
Oh.
I was kind of hoping you could see it starting to pop up, but it's only been about 5 days, right? So. Because they said it should start coming up around 5 days. And I thought, well, I'll go take a look. Because it was Sunday, I did it. And today's Thursday, so it should be almost 6 days right now. Yeah. I haven't seen anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some more dog food for tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna go to the trailer though. Still need to get some more dog food, canned dog food, because I think that's the last of the cans. Yep. Okay. Well, you guys want back in now and interested in supper? You hungry? Nobody pop in yet, Paul, or what?
No, nobody yet.
Wow,
My
wow.
computer keeps screwing around.
Yeah.
I've lost the chat. Now I gotta go try and find it again. I tell you.
Okay. Hey, you. Oh, bugger, we're trying to get into Gracie's food. No, Gracie's playing hard to get. Hey, Filipina, how you doing? She's the first one tonight, Paul.
Rob Glazier was first, wasn't he?
No, I don't think. I'm showing Rob Glazier second. I got Filipina.
Oh yeah,
first.
Filipinas first.
Yep, yep. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hey, there's AG Drone Dude. Oh, you disappoint me there, Dave. You were supposed to be there first tonight. I don't know. We got to have a talk.
Paul was betting all the way.
Oh, good.
Rob Glazier and Filipina. Yep.
Yeah, I had to make up a special sign today too, Paul, so I could go put it up.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you know those. Okay, here we go. It's already
An individual identity sign, right?
Yeah, this one here.
Oh yeah.
Unit number 18, and he wanted an arrow under it. So,
okay.
So I sold another one today, and I had to make it today too. Okay.
Okay, welcome Neil. Welcome Neil. Yep. So yeah, I did get two ships. I got one that was finished editing, and the other one I was just starting to edit. But I tell you, it's a hell of a thing to try and edit when your computers. I don't know whether there's something a hardware issue, or whether it's a software, or whether it's an infected computer. I don't know.
You see Robert Glazer? Hey, I got my Mini 3 today. Then he goes, not. That's funny.
Yeah, everybody, that's the talk of the town is DJI. When are they going to ship?
What I heard, what Canada's not until what, around the end of June or something?
And to June 29th, I heard.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's a long wait.
Yeah, we were watching. Why was? Yeah, okay. Sometimes I miss some things, but
Neil wants to know where you're located there, Robert.
No, one.
Filipinas over in the UK, not right close, but in the same general area as Little Amalora. I haven't heard from Lynn since she got back. She's probably unloading and doing stuff.
Oh yeah, she had to come back today, didn't she?
Yep.
She had to be out by noon or something.
Yeah, the sun finally came out, so she had to come home.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, they be getting geared up for all this long weekend, right?
Yeah.
People coming in.
Yeah, Robertson, Southern Arizona.
Neil said he's from northern Wisconsin.
Okay.
Aren't they supposed to have some bad weather heading that way? I've seen some guy talking about it today.
Well,
there's some going to the south of the lake, and there's some going up around Wisconsin area.
Well, I think Ron kind of mentioned that the other day,
Yeah.
that they were supposed to possibly get snow on Friday.
Yeah, just really. Well, I know they were talking about frost here, maybe, or just a little bit north of us, but yeah.
I don't know.
Let me see if I can go to. Okay, here. Okay. So there is. Okay. Well, share screen. He's in northern Wisconsin, but there's Duluth, got rain and stuff. But look at Minneapolis.
Oh, yeah.
You see that purple in there, Paul? That's not good.
Yep. No.
Because they're talking possible tornadoes, right? And then down here, went too far. Yeah, then down around Indianapolis, they had some stuff coming up through there in St. Louis. Yeah. But anyways, but look at this, Paul. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
That blue. What's blue? It's snow.
No.
Right there, Melville, Yorkton, Saskatchewan, Swan River, Dauphin, Manitoba. Yeah. Wow. There's Regina. Where's Winnipeg? Should be, oh, it's over here. But this is the Saskatchewan, Manitoba border area. No. I better check that too. Make sure I'm subscribed to Neil's channel. Yep, I am. Okay. Okay, so he's showing pictures from Ashland, Wisconsin, and Chickamauga. Oh, that's a different name. Yeah. But he likes watching that. What do you call it? Going to the racetrack though for cars, but it's like NASCAR. But they race on clay dirt though, right? Oh, what happened there, Paul?
Oh, this damn computer. I don't know if it's a mouse thing or if it's what. I click and it double clicks and it goes crazy.
Is it a wired mouse or a battery mouse?
Wireless.
Well, maybe you need
It doesn't
a new
make
battery.
a difference. It doesn't make a difference if I change the batteries, Paul.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
Nope. Okay, there we go. What the hell? It's not moving.
Yeah, it's moving, but it's freezing up.
Must be warm down there. She doesn't have much anything on.
Yeah. Well, I can always go find out. Okay. St. Augustine Beach, Florida. Temperature is 86 degrees, feels like 93.
Holy cow.
And the wind is at 18 miles an hour.
96. That's a little warmer than I like, I'll tell you that.
93.
93.
Yeah, but 86 feels like 93. And tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be 88 degrees, and it's going to feel like 95 tomorrow, Paul, with thunderstorms. Yeah.
These girls down here in the bottom of the screen are so big into doing selfies, you know?
Oh, look at them.
Yep.
Just young girls, aren't they?
Yep.
Okay, what's the weather like down in? Oh, Florida went too far. Oh, it's good right now. Some stuff around the Bahamas and Cuba, but oh, I see that system coming out of Cuba is going to go. It's going straight north. Yeah, that's what they're going to get tomorrow. Then. Oh.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Hey, Justin.
Justin is here.
Yeah, just reorganizing this room.
I see Robert Glazier talking about canceling his order for the Mini 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's thinking about it. He hasn't done it yet.
Come from.
Well, what I don't appreciate from DJI is any kind of an indication that's like when your order is going to ship.
Yeah.
It's just kind of up in the air.
Yeah. Well, Robert Glazier, who was it? Pilot Institute on YouTube. He did a comparison on the camera between the Mini 3 and the Nano, and he was saying that he thinks the Nano is a better camera than the Mini 3. So, Pilot Institute.
Yeah, I saw that, but having the Nano and flying the Nano, I wish it was just a little more stable with a little more zip to it, you know?
Well, the Mini 3 is a little bit faster than the
Yep, and it, I would
The Nano.
imagine, because that's like the Mini, Justin says, the Mini is really stable in some winds, right, Justin?
yeah.
Yeah, it's super stable in winds. But you'll be able to do a good comparison, right? When you get the Mini 3 in, you'll be able to make your own assumption on that.
Yeah,
Oh, all right. Using a
Not
shell
both
for
of
the
them,
drone.
just-
All right. Did you see X-Jet this morning? His,
no, I didn't. What did he do?
oh God, that was funny and shit watching it. Well, he was talking about some drone that's supposed to be made in Australia. The latest and greatest and cheap and all this. And he's talking about this guy that two guys there that they commented on it or something. But every time he went from Australia to America to wherever, their address kept changing with wherever they moved to. But
Huh.
anyways, he said the bullshit stuff that they're trying to feed you, stabilization, and they got all these, functions that can do it, like, follow me and all that crap. He goes, that's bullshit. They don't do that. Oh, he was funny about it. God, it was funny. But it was X-Jet. They're out of Australia.
Oh,
So many cables and shit.
Oh, just got a couple there.
Yeah, but you like never want to throw them out, right? Because you always need that one random ass cable.
Filipina says hello to you, Justin.
How's it going? Trying to clean this
Yeah.
mess out.
I'd like that too.
AZ
Yeah,
said,
Justin, I got a
hey,
box of
Justin.
cords. What's the
Amazing.
UAB forecast for the next few days? Anybody know? Oh, tomorrow's gonna be windy. Okay.
Well,
let's go
here they're talking about maybe rain tomorrow, late tomorrow in the afternoon or something. I don't know.
Well, there's supposed to be a storm coming, I thought.
Well, if you look at this, it's kind of dark out there.
Yeah. Saturday's not too bad. I would like to at least take one drone with me. They got a big craft and big craft sale down the corner down by my sister's, around the corner from my trailer. It's only
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 houses down. I'd like to take it and just fly over it. Fly from my house. The only time I can do that is gonna be on Saturday because it's Monday's not too bad, but I
Right.
think the biggest crowd to be there because it's all 3 days. So
They use nails on this thing. I don't know why they did that.
this is today, Paul, partly sunny in the evening with a chance of a shower developing overnight. So
What's it say about tomorrow?
60% tomorrow, 60% on Saturday, 70% on Sunday, then 20% on Monday.
Yeah.
But it always rains May 2-4 weekend.
Yeah.
Always, always. Bob Glazier said that several videos that he's looked at, the Nano Plus is hard to beat unless DJI comes up with an update to make the video quality better. Hey, Marshall, good evening. And Filipino says he got rain there tomorrow morning in the UK, West Sussex side. Oh, Hey, and Corey Mono's in there someplace. Up there he is.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Filipina is with us. And it's greatly appreciated to all of you people that could come here and join the chat.
So, Filipina, did you do another video or another flight yet on your drone, or because I know you had that just that one flight, but
you had the one flight where you're sitting on the park bench or something, or
yeah, yeah, that was her first flight with it. I didn't know if she'd done any more since then.
She got the S just like Laura did, right?
Yeah, the SE.
SE, yeah.
The mini SE.
The shelf and that one down. I just don't want them.
Where am I gonna put it?
Marshall, good afternoon.
Oh, closet.
Or just stick it in there with the other shelf.
Marshall says it's only 2:22 there, 21 in Arizona. He's 3 hours difference, Paul. Arizona.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, welcome to the thing there, Filipina. She says, I don't like the rain and wind now since she bought a drone. Welcome to the club. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, don't they have UAV forecast over there where she is too?
I don't know if they have that over there or not.
Yeah, some countries have their own version of that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell Evo Nano Plus shoot and portrait modes at nighttime. That was pretty cool. I'm just looking at it right now from Robert Glazier.
Yeah, they're just so damn expensive. Well, in the scheme of things.
How are you?
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Lenny. You're home. Lenny landed. She says, hi, everyone.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Len. Oh.
Are you in a mood for anything?
So Phil Peter said she did another flight this afternoon along the seafront, but it was a bit cloudy. Oh, Don BBR. Oh, okay.
Don Beaver. Yep.
Beaver. He said,
Okay,
sorry to hear
Don,
about your drone. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not a good evening that time, but is what it is. Since then, Don, I've replaced the drone, and the part that I'm still miffed about is DJI's kind of stuck it to me because they couldn't pull the flight logs off of the drone because it was lost. They didn't, and I paid for Care Refresh, which Care Refresh is if all else fails, they replace it. But they decided they're not going to replace it because they can't pull the logs. So therefore, I'm just out. But they did give me a 25% discount on buying another drone. So, but that doesn't correspond with what I lost in the other. So.
Hey, Russell says, Paul, you got connection. Where's my Mini 3?
Good question. Good question. I've always enjoyed DJI because I like the product, but sometimes I think they're the way they do business, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
Like
that's the problem when you have kind of a monopoly, right?
Yeah.
Because you can kind of treat people the way you want.
They introduced a drone that they can ship immediately,
That's why everybody hates the fucking cable companies, because the cable companies have created a monopoly by splitting areas up and not overlapping with each other. Now that has now finally changed here where I'm at in Florida, because Frontier has now moved in on Spectrum's territory.
Yeah.
which is good because now you have options, right? You can either go with Spectrum or Frontier. And so they're a little bit better at they're a little bit better on their prices because of that.
Corey, we went back and forth quite a bit. And they just the end result is that a supervisor suggested that they give me a 25% discount on the purchase of another DJI product. So after the back and forth, I just decided to go ahead and take that because I'd already replaced the Air 2S. So I figured something's better than nothing. So I ordered the Mini 3, which was $906 with that controller. And I got it for $780 or something like that.
I don't know if you're interested in this or not, Paul, but the Boeing Starliner is going up for the second time. It's going up in 1.5 hours. See, the first time they sent that one up, there was a programming error and never reached the space station. So now they're gonna try it again, eh?
So what did it do? Just crash into the ocean somewhere?
I don't know. This is Boeing, so
Yeah.
this ain't Elon Musk or anything. So
Now, if it was Elon, it would have worked. Yeah, some of the best engineers. I would say the best engineers in the world.
So, Paul, is it headed for the space station? Is that what they're trying to do?
well, that's what they said. They're going to the test flight will test Starliner systems and its ability to approach and dock with the International Space Station.
Oh, okay.
It's on a second test flight. But he said the first test mission in 2019 was cut short due to a programming error, which resulted in the Starliner being placed in the wrong orbit and was unable to reach the International Space Station. So they're going to try it again.
So it must be able to return to Earth somehow because
Oh yeah.
if this is the second flight of that one, I sure wouldn't have any. I sure wouldn't have any confidence in it and get on that thing and let him take me to the space station. Would you?
Well, not when it's the
I've
first
really
time.
done it a couple of times.
I think it got it back okay and everything else, but it just didn't reach the orbit it was supposed to.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Starliner, whether or not it does a soft landing, fires rockets, or whether it parachutes down.
Yeah. I think it's still parachutes, I think so. Like even with skydiving, short of tying the parachute in a knot, the thing's gonna work. So you want to go outside? Is that what your problem is? No. Okay, come on, let's go. Yeah, I think you want to go back outside now at the 8. Yep, I was right. Boo to the bum bum. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go get groceries. Maybe tomorrow.
See, me and I went out. We did 2 ships. I went and got the truck washed, and I went and it got down to half a tank, so I had to put $65 back in to bring it up to a full tank.
Well, I needed fuel today, Paul, but I didn't want to fuel it up because the price was going to drop 10 cents a liter. They said tonight or tomorrow, whatever. So I just put $30 in. It was 2.6 gallons for $30.
Oh,
Not
Yeah,
even
no,
3 gallons of gas.
I can tell you how much gas I got for the $60. I have a receipt here somewhere. Okay.
Oh, yesterday I got 8 gallons. I think I paid right around $50, I think, for like 8 or 10 gallons, I want to say.
I got almost 13.048 gallons for $60. And it was $4.60 a gallon.
Ours is 205 a liter, whatever that was. I think there's 9 something, just under $10 a gallon.
Yeah, so yours is like twice, almost twice what is here.
Yep.
You know what I see? Even down on the boardwalk, I see a lot more people, especially older folks, are spending the bigger bucks on the nice electric bikes, and they're tooling around electric bikes down there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but you also pay a pretty penny for those bikes.
Oh
too,
yeah,
for-
the ones I saw today had to be at least the $2,700, $2,800 ones.
Oh yeah, they're expensive. But I mean, if you get the expensive ones like that, right, you get like warranties and all kinds of good stuff on them.
Yeah. The one guy was on one, you know, I always thought that if you're heavy set, you wouldn't want to ride one. You'd look like, you know, like the little bear in the circus driving around on a tricycle. But he had the great big fat tires on it and everything. And he had the better ones, I think, are 10 speeds, because you know how the 10 speeds got all those different sprockets in the back?
Yeah.
He had all those sprockets on the back. So.
Huh. Yeah, the price of fuel really sucks. Well, you know, and I think you're gonna end up there that a lot of people are not gonna travel very far.
Yeah, quite a few people are milling around down at the Martini Bar.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to, hey Corey, I think it's supposed to drop down to $1.96 tomorrow, they were saying. Well, 10 cents a liter, 4.5 liter to a gallon, so it's 45 cents a gallon cheaper talking tomorrow.
These holes in the wall. Dumbasses use nails instead of screws.
But if America came up to Canada with the American dollar, it's $2 a thing a gallon, or $2 a liter. Well, you probably get about 20 cents on the dollar on the exchange rate. So it's actually not too bad a deal for you guys. Not as bad as what we're paying anyways.
I think this girl works there. She went down around the corner for something.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to go get some more wall putty tomorrow because my batch that I had dried up on me. Somebody knocked the lid off of it.
How's Bo doing?
He's doing good.
Yeah.
He's starting to get off my butt so much, like where he's like wanting to be with the kids now too. So
Oh, that's good. That's good.
it makes it a little easier on me. Like as much as I love the guy, it's just having him on my ass 24/7 is kind of a pain sometimes.
Don said he's leaving June 1st for Mackinac City, pulling a trailer, so it's going to be expensive. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's where Lynn usually, she used to like to go to Mackinac Island. And
Yeah.
she used to stay, Lenny, didn't you used to stay in St. Ignace, right?
Yeah. That'd be a little bit of a drive up there for you guys, isn't it? What?
Oh, yeah, it'd be about a 5-hour drive,
I'm gonna say about 4, but yeah.
4.5 maybe.
Because you have to go over to what? Flint, Michigan, then go north, right?
Well, you either go Flint or you go up the lake shore and across to Saginaw.
Oh, okay.
But if you go over to Flint, you got freeway goes over there. If you go up the lake shore, it's a 2-laner. And then 2-laner across 46 till you get over to I-75.
Bob Glazer said he has neighbors that drive across the border into Mexico to get gas. Lynn's of St. Ignace, Castle Rock Camp Park. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I love Bo, the first few nights, me and Sarah didn't sleep very well because he was just, he wanted to be up on top of me.
did he sleep
now
in the
that
bed with you
he's-
guys?
Yeah, he was doing that the first couple nights, but now he's gotten to a point where now he's sleeping in the kids' rooms with them. So
Oh,
Well, he's just getting used to the place.
well, that's what I'm saying. He's gotten where he's not so much on my butt all the time now. So he's kind of,
yeah.
you know,
Well, he might have been just used to an older man,
Well, hey,
Before-
I
or
have
something,
no idea. Sarah's been yelling names at him for the last 3 days trying to figure out what his first name was.
well, don't confuse him. If Bo's Bo, Bo's Bo,
Yeah, he's getting to the point now where he's like loving on the kids and spending a little bit more time with them. So he's kind of spread out a little bit, which makes it a little easier on me. And the cats are starting to come around him now too, so that's good. But he didn't give the cats any reason not to like him. He hasn't gone after him. He doesn't chase him across the house. He doesn't bark at him. So the cats are starting to loosen up to him now. Now they're getting up on the bed with him and stuff and getting
Oh, that's
closer to
cool.
him and all that.
That's good.
He had no interest in the cats at all when he first came in the house. Not a single interest in them.
Huh.
He doesn't pay attention to other animals like that. He's just kind of on his own little world, which is a good thing to a certain extent. I don't have to worry about him fighting with other animals, All around, he was just a good pick. I mean, can't complain. So good with kids. He's nice. He's good with other animals. You can't ask for much more than that. I got some sound pads coming tomorrow. I'm gonna put up on the walls in here.
Oh,
And plus, I wanted to get rid of those shelves too. I just don't like them in the background, so I took the two down that were, and just left the one above my computer up there on the wall. But those sound pads are so freaking cheap on Amazon. You can get like 24 of them for like $25. They're 12 by 12.
yeah.
They're not expensive at all. That's why I said what's so awesome is that so many people are live streaming these days, and live streaming's become so popular that studio equipment is super cheap now. 10, 15 years ago, if you wanted to set up a studio with sound pads and everything, you'd have been looking at $5,000 easy. Now you can do it for a few $100. You can get a good studio mic. You can get a, TV or good size monitor, some sound pads. I mean, you can set up a studio for relatively cheap these days. See who's in there. Don, Lynn. I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Sorry, guys. I'm busy. Marshall. Filipina said hi to you. Corey, man. I don't know if he's still here. AZ. Oh, it's a freaking long day today. I had to go put markers out on 17 with Connor and Deepak.
Hey, how'd you make out going back and checking that place where you warned them?
Yeah.
Oh, I went back there and they cleaned it up immediately because I told them, I said, you can't have a bunch of cables wrapped around the gas meter. And then they had like 20 mops just draped all over it. I was like, it needs to be clear. There needs to be nothing on this thing. Like, you don't need to be storing shit on top of it. Like, it's not a storage unit. Like,
Marshall said he got kicked out of a live stream He said, anyone else lagging? No, nobody here lagging.
No.
No, it's
I
working
think
good
he's
here
asking
now.
people.
So,
I think he's asking people in the chat.
yeah.
But like yesterday, right? I went to that one. I went to what was it? Red Lobster. The manager had their extra keys in one of those real estate lock boxes, that the real estate companies use.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had the extra keys for the restaurant in there on the emergency shutoff valve, blocking the emergency shutoff valve. So you wouldn't be able to close it.
You're kidding me.
I said, are you fucking kidding me? I said, that's got to come off there. You guys got to find somewhere else to put that. I said, that can't be on the emergency shut valve. I said, if the fire department comes to shut that off or FPU, they're going to get pissed. And you don't want to piss the fire department off. They'll get super pissed if something's in their way
Yeah.
and they need to get to it. Oh, they'll get mad as hell. They'll throw fines at you and everything else.
You people just don't think.
Yeah, it's common. And just like the other day, I don't know if you heard this, Hodges. I was at a restaurant scanning a gas meter, found a leak, and before I found the leak, I walk up and they have an ashtray with 3 cigarettes lit in it, and there's 3 or 4 employees sitting outside there, and they literally have the ashtray on top of the meter with lit cigarettes in it.
Oh my God.
Corey just said,
And-
hey, Justin.
Hey, what's up, Corey? But the two, the 2 pipes that come out of the
Yeah.
meter on either
Yeah.
side,
Yep.
it
Yep.
was leaking right at the top, right where they had the ashtray sitting. I told the manager, I said, let me just ask you a question. I said, where's the common sense with having a ashtray with lit cigarettes sitting on top of a gas meter? And he just looked at me like, he was like, well, they're not mine. I said, but you're the manager. Why are your employees have a ashtray sitting on a fucking gas meter with lit cigarettes in it? And then,
Hey,
like
by
I
the
said,
way, the meter's leaking.
Yeah.
and then sometimes you'll go up to meters and you'll literally see where they put cigarettes out on it, like it's just
Oh,
an
yeah,
ashtray
yeah,
on top of it. Like, oh my fucking God. Like, these people have no common sense at all.
I mean, it's got to be the right air and fuel mixture in order to ignite, but
It's 85-15, but still, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
a guy used to show me, used to take a cigarette, lit cigarette, put it out in gasoline. It wouldn't light.
Yeah, it has to spark.
Yeah.
Which cigarettes don't spark very often. It's actually kind of a rare thing. But it has to be 85% gas to 15% oxygen.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact it's a fucking gas meter. Like,
Oh yeah, I know what
you-
you're getting at, but
like, it just, and like I said, and then they have like the people will hook their bikes up to it and have the cables all wrapped around the pipes.
oh yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Corey says, yeah, why chance it though? All right.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. 1 in a million.
It was
Just don't
like
want to be
when I
that
went
million.
Yeah, and it's just like I went to Checkers the other day and they had their gas meters on the side of the building right where their drive-through is, which is common. But most of the fast food places have 2 huge ram bar like barrier
bollards.
bars
There's
in
bollards.
front of it. Yeah,
They're like a steel pipe with full of concrete.
right. And they'll have
Yep.
2 of them, one on either side of the thing to protect it. Checkers had nothing there. And you could literally see tire marks where people have gone up on the curb right next to it and come off the curb because they pulled too close to it. So I
Oh,
went and
yeah.
got the manager. I was like, you guys have got to get some barrier poles put in here. I said, you see the tire marks. I said, if somebody smacks this thing,
No.
I mean, you just never know. You could smack it and it's just leaking gas. You could smack it and spark it.
Yeah.
And then there goes their whole fucking building and everybody in it. Anyway, I'm done talking about that. I don't want to bore everybody, but
Yeah, well, we had just here around the corner. What was it? A year ago, 2 years ago? A lady around the corner and lost control of her vehicle, hit a house and a gas meter right there, and nothing there to protect it. Took the meter right off. We had to evacuate over a block away here from here until they got
Mhm.
stop leak. Till they got the thing shut down.
yeah, what happened?
But no protection whatsoever.
Especially if it's a high pressure main. Oh my God, it's so fucking loud when one of those breaks.
Oh,
Like it's
yeah.
just
it's
the loudest,
like a
loudest
jet
whistle.
engine going off.
Yeah. There's a line that runs under Havendale Boulevard here in Winter Haven where I live, and it's 850 PSI.
Oh,
I think it's a 12-inch line. Talking
wow.
about some fucking pressure, man. You hit that thing and bye-bye 2.5 blocks.
Yeah,
not
my
even
house
allowed
goes
to-
along. My house goes along here and then it comes back in a bit towards the side of the house, but the meter's around the corner, so there's no way, there's no vehicles can even get near it.
Right. Well, see, that's why we only check residential every 3 years versus commercial every year, because residential, there's usually not a lot of any traffic around their meter, right? It's just maybe a couple residents walking by it every couple days. So you don't get a lot of traffic. Where commercial, there's always lawnmowers, construction workers, people walking. So that's why they have us check it every year.
Well, a friend of mine there, he's got a farm, but a big corn dryer. And they got those regulators out on the front lawn, nothing around it. Just like about an inch and a quarter pipe come up, got a regulator on it, and then it goes back down into the ground again. It goes across to the corn dryer, nothing around it. And he cut the grass with a freaking tractor with a, a finishing mower in the back,
That's just asking for trouble right there. And they might not have any regulations there saying you have to have something around it. Like here, you're supposed to have barrier poles around.
Yeah.
Especially if it's on the side of the road, it has to be a huge barrier poles around it, and usually fenced off as well. Like I said, those barrier poles are tough, man. I watched that lady in that brand new Cadillac smack into that one in front of Walmart. She was sitting in a handicap parking spot, and this thing wasn't but 3 months old. She fucking floored it, went up over the handicap spot, went right into the front door, and went directly into the center pole, and it just V'd the whole front of that Cadillac in.
Oh,
you know what it did to the pole? It scratched the plastic cover on top of it. Didn't even move the pole.
Yeah,
Pole is still straight.
Yeah, even like Tim Horton drive-throughs, they got those bollards, like it's a 6-inch pipe full of concrete, but they put a plastic cover down over top of it, eh?
Right. It's to deceive you to think it's a soft plastic.
No, it's freaking 6-inch full of concrete.
Yeah, but this lady hit it probably at a good 30, 40 miles an hour. And it hit so hard that it actually shot pieces of her front end of her car about probably 30, 40 feet into the store. There was just parts all over the floor. Pieces of her car.
Yeah, usually those bollards. I know around here, those bollards, when they put them in the ground, sometimes there's more in the ground than there is sticking out of the ground. You know what I mean? Because they only come up about 3.5, 4 feet. I think they're in the ground 4 feet.
I know the ones at Walmart here, they're about, I want to say about 4.5 feet. They're pretty big, and they're about this big. They're not small at all. I've seen some as low though that if you didn't see them, you'd just take out the whole bottom of your car. Like they're only like this high off the ground,
Yep.
You just rip the whole undercarriage of your car out if you ran over them. Yeah, when they do. All the banks down here have them too as well. Oh man. I'll be all overtime tomorrow. As soon as I clock in, I'll start in overtime.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm already at 40 hours. So by the end of the day, I'll have 51 hours roughly. About that. And my boss is getting pissed because nobody else wants to work any overtime. They'll keep going home right at 4 o'clock. I'm the only one that's been working overtime. Lynn said they have zero give. My daughter can attest to that. She must have smacked one of those. I know that
Bob
one
Gla-
lady.
Yeah, Bob Glazier said they use boulders for barriers there.
I've seen places do that. I've seen small businesses do that to keep you from like going into certain areas. Like they might have a big field behind their business or something to put them up.
Well, there's a farm place, farm implement place out in the highway. They put big boulders all the way around the whole property so nobody can come in and steal the equipment or tractors or, Yeah.
Smart though. You ain't gonna move that with a pickup truck or anything.
No.
You have like a big bulldozer or something. I guess if you break in there and steal a big piece of equipment, you might be able to run through them, but
A big tractor that had a chain might be able to drag one away, I guess. Are you editing there, Paul?
you're muted.
Oh, you're muted, Paul. He's playing with his computer. Have you rebooted it lately?
I've rebooted it. I've changed things. I've cleared it.
You know what to do, don't you?
Yeah, I'm about ready to throw it out in the middle of Stone Street.
Oh, no. Say, call, what's his name? Sam.
Yeah, I left him a message today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's to the point. Yeah, I have to double and triple click on the mouse in order to get it. And then sometimes you click on the mouse and it'll just wipe the screen back to somewhere else. And it's like it's got a virus in it or something.
If you see Sean pop in the chat next time too, you could ask him. He'll actually come on a live and sit here and work with you on it. He loves doing that for people. Used to be Dell's advanced IT department, and then now he works on the 4th or 5th largest supercomputer. Does something with a supercomputer now. Yeah, Sean knows a lot about fucking computer. Yeah, he used to be Dell's advanced IT department. He used to work for them. He took Jim's computer that he bought, that gaming computer. It was like a $2,600 gaming computer. By the time Sean got done with it, after about 2-3 hours on a live, Jim's computer was like fucking 3 times faster than it already was. Like it was booting up like DaVinci. If I pull up DaVinci on my computer, it takes about 30-40 seconds to boot up. His computer would instantly boot that program up like it was nothing.
Wow. I don't believe that. And I've been to that museum out in Victoria, British Columbia. They're going to demolish a museum because it's racist.
How is it racist? Because it probably isn't. They're probably just, what is it about? What's the museum?
Well, it's supposed to be a safer, more inclusive and accessible thing. But the thing is that they're going to dismantle its popular human history galleries in the name of decolonizing an attraction that said that was shot through with systematic racism. Like there were lots in the demolition were full-size recreations of a coal mine, a salmon cannery, a Peace River homestead, and an 18th century sailing vessel, not to mention an old town, a walk-through simulation of a BC community at the turn of the century. They're going to tear it down because it's racist. Really?
It's history. They just don't want to acknowledge racial history, but you can't forget it. I mean,
but it said by agreeing to a starting cost of $789 million, the BC government is settling the ball rolling on one of the world's most expensive museums.
So they got sued for that?
No. It's just what it's going to cost to rebuild it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that taxpayer money?
Yeah, of course it would be. No, yeah.
Jesus, what a fucking waste.
How can it?
But this is the thing, Hodges, trying to make sense of it doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, they
Because
get.
things that you know as just history, they find some way to twist it and turn it into a racial thing when it has, even if it deals with race, it's history. You're just teaching history of what happened at that particular moment in history.
Yeah.
There was a whole group of ladies, there was a whole group that were of overweight black women that were trying to say the reason they were overweight was because of white supremacy forced them to eat more.
Well, there was a thing
And I
2
was
days
like,
ago,
what?
but in the government down there in the States, they were talking about this, Roe versus Wade thing. But they had a woman in there, and she was testifying, and she said that the one governor says to her, "So you believe that a man can be pregnant and have an abortion too?" She goes, "Yes, it can happen."
Okay.
Really? Well, because it's
If a
only
man's
because of
having a
it's
baby, it's
yeah.
I'm saying
She
if a
said,
man's having a baby, it's because it's a woman, not a man. Plain and
yeah,
simple.
but because it's identity. Because that person, even though it was a woman and is pregnant, it identifies as a man. So a man can become pregnant and have an abortion. I'm just going, what? No, I don't know. He can't, I don't know. I'm glad I'm not going to live forever.
I identify as a 96-year-old man, so I can file for Social Security early. Can I do that?
Yeah.
But I was actually watching a couple of black creators that I like to watch, the Hodges twins. I don't know if anybody in the chats have heard of them. They're the two. They're probably in their late 30s, early 40s, but they're the black conservative twins. And they were the ones that were watching that video and breaking it down about the overweight black women that were trying to blame white supremacy. They said because we were stressed out about it, that's why we ate more. I was like, what? I was like, what fucking kind of excuse is that?
Yeah. Well, they just
I
don't
wasn't sitting in front of your house telling you to fucking eat Twinkies. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah. Just, they don't want to take responsibility for their own actions. They got to blame somebody else, right? That's what it's all about. So,
It's accountability. And I always believed what Ben Shapiro said. It has nothing to do with racism. It's all about culture. The Hodge twins are funny as hell. Yeah, they are. Drone life.
See, Elon Musk pissed off everybody today. Eh? He says, "I used to vote Democrat. I'm voting conservative now."
Well, I mean, you could see that with his whole reasoning buying Twitter.
Yeah.
He immediately reinstated Trump's account.
Well, he hadn't bought it yet. Apparently, it's on hold. But I was just seeing something here earlier today that says that Twitter added a new thing on there that they're going to stop any disinformation now. Because there are certain things that it's all on hold under conditions, right? But
there ain't much conditions that are going to hold back the wealthiest man in the world. I have faith in it. He'll turn it around.
Oh, yeah.
Because the conditions are probably, if he breaks those conditions, he just has to pay a little bit more money.
It could be.
Ain't nothing to him.
Yeah. Or they get rid of those algorithms or whatever the hell it is.
I just don't. I would love to know the feeling of being able to spend $10 million and not even fucking notice it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just drop 10 million on whatever the hell I want and not even notice. Or even a billion. I mean, he's worth what, 270 or 280 billion
Yeah,
dollars?
something like it. Yeah, really.
I honestly think he's gonna, by the time he's like Warren Buffett's age, I think he's gonna be like the first trillionaire or damn near close.
Yeah.
He's gonna be up in the $700-800 billion range. Watch. If not, he's gonna be the first trillionaire in history. So, I mean, if you just look at his space program, that's going to be probably close to $1 trillion company here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
SpaceX, the advancements and the amount of shit they're shooting up.
Well, do you see the satellites? He did 2 rockets within 24 hours.
Yeah. So that makes it so easy for like DirecTV, AT&T, Verizon to come to him and say, hey, we need satellite up. All right, let's get it up and have it up within days. I mean, it's just that quick, right? I mean, it's perfect for other companies. If they want to throw a satellite up, they can know that he'll get it up there quick and fast.
Yep.
It's just a matter of building.
Yep.
I know, Robert. I just wish we could take Elon back about 30 years in age so he could live longer.
Yeah.
I think he was as much advancement as he made. I think he was a little ahead of his time. I think he'd have done better in like another 30 years. Because unfortunately, he's getting there in his 50s now. I think he's like 51, 52.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't afford it. He's paying for who's Amber Heard's?
Oh, that's Johnny Depp's ex-wife or girlfriend or whatever.
Oh, I haven't even been paying attention.
Oh, you have a big trial going on down the States right now.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Yeah.
I don't follow tabloid news bullshit. It doesn't interest me.
I'm not interested either, but it just plastered all over the news. Hey, look who's in the chat, Paul.
Logan, what do you mean by that, Logan? Oh, Sam said he'd give you a call Saturday morning, Paul. Well, yeah, because you don't even go live Saturdays, so that'd be perfect on the mornings usually.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
Or at least till later in the day. I'll give him give him some time. Get his computer together.
You're muted, Paul.
Robert,
hey, look what Paul's doing to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to piss you off.
Robert, I've always said Elon Musk is our real life version of Tony Stark.
Yeah, wasn't it? Didn't Elon and Amber have a little fling there before Depp came along?
It wasn't you, Paul. I was about ready to throw this computer right out the door.
Elon is an alien. Tried to convince me otherwise, right, sir?
With this thing.
I ain't gonna fault him with his personal relationships. That's on him.
Yeah.
I just care about his.
They got money to sort it out.
I don't care about any of that. Like I said, I don't care about tabloid bullshit. I don't read tabloid magazines and be watching what latest thing that the Star did and all that. I could really care less.
Yeah, Sam, I'm at my wit's end with this computer. I don't know. I don't know if it's got a virus or if it's got something, but whenever I tap on it with the mouse, it could take me to another screen, drop me off, or you tap on it, doesn't do anything, tap on it again, doesn't do anything, tap on it again, and then it does something else, and it just,
Sam, that the answer to that question is it's just Paul.
No.
There's a loose nut behind the wheel. No.
Right. He didn't turn the power button on.
I reset it, it's just like now, okay? I went to come over here and it gives me full screen. I've got to go up to the view and take it down back off again. It's like it's screwing with me.
Yeah, maybe Sam never disconnected from your computer last time.
He was playing with you.
Yeah. Hey, let's move his mouse over to this screen. Please find the mouse.
I mean, I've been working on 2 ship videos for the last 5 hours. Normally would take me 2 hours.
Lynn, as much as I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, fuck Disney. Sorry. And Sarah said, leave Murray alone. She doesn't like me picking on you
But
about
really, like
technological
Pirates of the
shortcomings.
Caribbean, they made a lot of money.
They were good
look,
movies. I just don't like Disney.
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, but they made Disney
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of money.
Walt Disney was a good guy. It's now that they're gone, family's gone, and you got these ultra liberals in charge of business. That's the problem.
Sam's got a question for you, Paul.
Sam said, try a new mouse.
I've tried all the
New
different
mouse.
mouses. I've got 3 or 4 of them, and they work okay with the other computers, but they don't work okay with this one.
Yeah, Sarah doesn't like me picking on you about your technological shortcomings. But leave Murray alone.
I wonder if I go over.
Have you got a lot of things open, Paul, or no?
No, not
You
really.
132 tabs. I went on my daughter's laptop the other day and it looked like Murray's laptop. She had like 100 tabs open. I was like,
Okay,
holy crap.
I just went over it onto something and they wanted to come back, and here it is full screen. It's just like,
Leonardo DiCaprio, come on, Sam. He has made some awesome movies. I'd have to disagree with you on that statement there. His movies are awesome.
Yeah, that's probably it, Marshall. Russia hacked Paul's computer.
They can't
okay,
even win a war, let
there's
alone
my,
hack a
you
computer.
guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so let's say I want to come back over to the other one. It worked there, but let's say I want to go someplace else, like let's go to AOL. Oh, it did that, fine. But okay, see, what it did was it dropped out my, okay, so that was supposed to be, I'm not flipping all those things. That's doing it on its own. See the mouse
look
moving
like
around?
Well,
You have two mouse.
there's 2 mouse going there.
I'm not doing that.
Well,
You're not
somebody's
moving
playing
that
with.
mouse.
You're not moving that.
Nope.
Somebody's playing with
on
you.
your
Here's
computer.
my mouse here.
Somebody is on your computer.
Somebody's on your computer looking for something, Paul.
Dude, Sam, you need to jump on his computer now, dude. If that's it, that mouse is moving and clicking shit. That's not you doing that.
Unless, okay. See it, I don't, it,
No, that mouse was moving and clicking shit without
You got 2
doing
mice
it.
going. Somebody's in there clicking that, screwing with you, Paul. What he needs to do is shut that computer down right now.
No, somebody's on his computer, Sam. The way that mouse was moving around and clicking shit.
Somebody else is on there.
Somebody got remote access to your computer. You didn't download anything lately or anything, right? Or click
Well,
on any weird links?
Not that I know of.
You're being hacked right now, Paul. I'd be shutting that thing down because you got information on there you don't want people to get.
Yeah, you might need to get Sam. You might need to see if Sam can emergency help you now.
Yeah, even Bob said you need to kill it right now, Paul. You need to shut that computer down.
Okay.
Somebody's fucking with you.
Are you the co-host? I think I made you.
And you need to,
yeah.
you need to disconnect it from your internet.
Yeah, you gotta get that thing off the internet. Something. You gotta shut it down.
I don't know how to shut it down.
Hey, hold the power button
Okay.
in for 3 seconds. It'll go poof.
Sam said that he'll be able to call you in an hour, but you
Well-
need to disconnect the Ethernet cable from your computer.
or something. It just
Yeah.
or shut it down. Just hit the power button, hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds. It'll automatically shut down. You're being hacked right now. Somebody's screwing with you.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand a mouse just moving like boot and that's it, but that thing was moving around and clicking through shit.
Yeah. Yeah, or unplug it, one or the other. Just pull the power cord
Yeah.
out of the back of it.
And Sam said he'll call you in about an hour.
Yeah, you better shut it down, Paul.
I'm
Just
Yeah, I
unplug it from the
know.
wall.
You gotta shut it off, Paul. Now, don't screw around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
somebody was definitely on. his
Holy
fucking
shit.
computer.
Somebody's in there just doing click, 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 click. You don't want somebody in there doing that.
Like at first I thought he just maybe had two mouses hooked up and it was doing some weird double thing.
But he didn't have his hands on it. What? Now he's coming back or what? No. Unless he's on a different computer.
different computer. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can
Okay,
hear
are you
you.
having any issues on that computer?
Not that I know of, but then how would I
Okay.
know?
Well, if you see a mouse, anybody clicking on stuff?
No, because it's let me go
Did you
to
unplug it from the wall, Paul?
no.
You need to either unplug
You
the
gotta,
internet from
yeah, you
it.
gotta unplug it or shut that computer down somehow.
I shut it down. It
No,
turned
no, no,
Okay.
you need to either unplug it from the internet or unplug it from the wall. Because just because it's turned off don't mean they can't turn it back
Well,
on.
it's probably wireless.
Is it wireless?
You're not hardwired on that other computer, are you?
no.
Yeah, see, he's not hardwired. That computer's down. He should be okay now, because that's the one that was hacked. He can't fuck with it if it's down.
Okay, well, if you happen to see it come back on randomly, just fucking unplug that shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it does come on randomly. Yeah, just pull the plug on it. But I don't
Because
think
see, I have the Google remote thing and I can turn my computer off and on from wherever I'm at.
Mhm.
The Google Chrome remote desktop thing that you can
Yeah.
download for your thing through Google. It's free. I can turn my computer off and on with that and I
Yeah.
can
So
go.
but Sam said he'd be with you in about an hour after he's done work.
Okay, Sam. Sorry to bother you, Sam, but you're my go-to guy, and you know my issue isn't your issue, and if you can't, you can't. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, as long as that computer's shut down, you're okay.
I'm
And tell them to go
wondering
back
if
on it
maybe
then.
you accidentally clicked on a link at some point and it gave somebody remote access to your computer.
Well, I've been getting all kinds of scams shit on there. You know, like, hey, you won $1,000, you won $1 million, or click this and you can win. And I don't do it. What I do is I just delete them. But I don't know if you interact with those.
You never
emails-
know. Even if you deleted it, might have been somebody hacked into it that way.
Yeah,
You know, just by getting onto your
I get
computer.
50, I get 15 or 20 erroneous, and just before that happened, I got on my cell phone. I got one that says scam alert.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have, when
Do you
if
have-
Sam has time to work with you on it, maybe you should have him set up with you maybe a good antiviral program and maybe
Have you got any antivirus?
Well, yeah, I just got what is it? Just one where you pay for it once and it's good forever.
Oh, okay. Because I got was it
Viper, it's called.
The hell's
Okay.
Viper?
Viper
They usually
is
have.
Viper is an antivirus.
Yeah, I got McAfee Safe. That's what I use.
Well, what I'm saying is have him see if that's any
LifeSafe.
good. See if
Well,
he
you know,
can
when
say-
this started happening, Justin, was when my McAfee's, I started getting notification from them that my membership was expiring and I need to re-up it, my membership. And so then every day I've been getting it, just ignoring it.
Well, that's what I'm saying is maybe find out from him if that is a good program, antiviral program that you're using. If not, have him set you up with a good one, and maybe like a VPN program as well, like ExpressVPN, something like that. That way you can really scramble what you're doing and where you're at and all that shit, so that don't happen again.
Wow, I couldn't believe what was happening there. Holy mackerel! I would have just reached over and poof, done. Because you got to watch all your banking information and everything's in there. So, but it didn't look like he was looking for that though. He was playing with all the programs.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got? Holy shit, man! You just
Another
have a
burrito.
shit.
Another burrito.
You got one of the big burritos? Oh my God, look at the size of that football.
Where's Tim when we need him?
Yeah. Tim would get full just on the scraps.
Well, we're down to 36 minutes to launch. It looked like it's quite a little, might be a storm in the background there. I'm not sure if they'll still go or not. If you go here, see the line right here?
Yeah.
I know, unless that's the water, but could be the water too. But it was dark. If you go back ways in time, see how dark it was there? Oh, like it was a lot darker earlier, but anyways. Oh, it's not gotta wait for it to come back. Yeah, there you go, Paul.
Controls. There we go. That's better.
Oh, I didn't hit the go button. Okay. Oh,
It is Chipotle. Oh, don't you start that shit too, Laura? So Justin's always eating.
Lynn says she has AVG. I use McAfee LiveSafe, but it's a monthly subscription. But then I don't worry about being hacked too, because it scans all the time.
That's the three most popular is McAfee, Norton, and Kaspersky. I can't say it.
The one I didn't like was Norton.
One.
I didn't like Norton because it seemed to slow down my computer quite a bit.
And Norton, if I'm not mistaken, is actually an Indian company.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what it is.
Yeah. But I'm getting stuff every 1 or 2 days. It does a scan on my computer automatically, and you're clean, everything's good, no phishing, no nothing.
AZ, did you just see that shit that went down a minute ago? Somebody was controlling Paul's computer, his other computer.
That's why he's having so much problem. Or there's a program on it that's doing that. It might not be somebody actually doing it.
The program is Screw with Paul. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah, that's what definitely you were screwing with you, Paul.
Well, in that situation,
I'm sitting there trying to figure out, like, what are you doing? Clicking on too many stuff here or what? But then I looked over and I seen your mouse wasn't even moving.
Yeah.
Well, in that situation, you want to assume the worst, so.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't want to be like, oh, it's just a program, and then just fucking throw it off. And the next thing you know, your banking information, everything got taken. Because that's the thing is you have banking information on there from shopping online and shit.
Yep.
I don't know. You guys ever remember years ago, they had something from the land down under from Australia. You clicked on it and the fucking screen went upside down. But as soon as you clicked on it, it went back. But it was just a joke. Or remember they used to, when you had your CD-ROM, you click on something about Coca-Cola and the fucking thing would come out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, PC Matic.
Oh, AZ
Oh.
Drone, dude, you missed that, did you? We had to get Paul to shut his computer down.
Yeah,
His
his-
computer was starting to go crazy. Somebody was in there hacking, going through everything. We
Yeah,
had to
there
get him to
was
shut
two-
her down.
There was two mouses on the screen. One was Paul's and he wasn't moving it, and the other one was moving around the screen, clicking shit and going through
He was
stuff.
just clicking on a whole pile of crap.
Oh, my.
Okay, my phone went off. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Oh, Lori. No, you
Paul,
want this.
Paul,
Shut up.
remember, before we go, you've got to make me either a co-host or the host or whatever.
Yep, not a problem, Bo. Yeah.
Okay.
Some wild shit though, Paul.
I've been battling that all afternoon, but that was the worst I've ever seen it. It might be whoever is hacking it was listening to us and heard that we were going to do something. And I was explaining how frustrated I was getting. That's when they really took off.
Oh, like I said, even Hodges said, it could just be a random ass program that's fucking with your computer. But when it comes to that, you want to assume the worst, not the, you know what I'm saying? Because and act as if it's
Well,
the worst that way.
I hate to bother Sam because I know he's a busy guy, but that's why I reached out to him today because I've never seen that computer acting like that. Because I've had a issue with the mouse on that computer. I've been switching mice and everything else, and the mouse doesn't seem to do what it's supposed to do when it's supposed to do it.
No, AZ, it's not the computer he's using.
No,
now. He
this is
actually
the
has
second
two.
computer over here. The one that I usually use. Back here, I can show you guys. That's the computer that's infected, I think. And this is the one next to it here.
Oh, yeah. So anyways, my sister just sent me this deal. But remember I told you about that Alaska cruise deal?
Yeah. What'd you find out?
It's in August 24th to the 31st. We get a free veranda stateroom from prior sailings. So the total cost is $1,358.26 each. That includes $575 in taxes and port charges, $612 from airfare from London to Vancouver, $72.50 transfer to and from the airport to the ship, $98.75 cancellation insurance. Now you also each get $200 US credit on board to use towards gratuities or onshore excursions. The only thing is we must book it, must be paid within 24 hours.
So the total with all of those, that was the breakdown, but the total for you is $1,300. There isn't anything on top of that.
Yeah, $1,400. Yeah, that's it. Total
$1,400.
cost
But
$1,400.
How many
technically, you
days?
could take-
That's a week.
A week. That's a hell of a cruise.
But
Yeah.
technically, Paul, you could take 200 off of that because he gets $200 credit on the ship to use whatever
US.
he wants to.
Yeah,
US,
200
yeah.
US.
So yeah, you could take a little bit off the price and say that it's only 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
900.
Yeah, but I just don't know. Not right now.
Well, your side business is going crazy.
Yeah, I know, but still, then I gotta find somebody to look after the dogs, the signs
Yeah,
and everything else
yeah.
while I'm away, and there's a lot of stuff involved.
Well, I feel sorry for her because I think she wants to go, doesn't she?
Well, but she's got another friend that will go with her too, though.
Oh, well, good. Well, just if the other friend would go, I'd say have fun and send me pictures, you know?
Yeah.
Well, see, the problem with that AZ is that computer is the one he normally does his shopping on. We don't know
Yeah,
how
I do
long
all
it's gonna
my Amazon and everything
Have you-
over there.
Can you access your bank account on your phone?
No, I just on the computer.
Oh, shit.
That one
You need,
there.
you need to get them to set up the mobile app for you on your phone so you can monitor. Because you might want to call the bank and just check your bank account throughout the day just to make sure nobody's fucked with it.
Yeah. Well, it didn't look like they were going into the banking thing of it. So
Yeah, but how long have they been in there? That's the thing we don't know.
yeah.
And he does all his shopping and shit on that computer, which means all his bank stuff's in that computer.
Yeah. He's already shut it down, AZ. So
I would just keep an eye on your accounts just to be on the safe side. If you had the mobile banking, if you had your mobile banking app set up on your phone, you could just monitor it from your phone.
I don't know how to do that stuff.
yeah. No, let Sam in there. Let him play with it.
Let Sam in there, he can buy us all a Mini 3.
Yeah, I know. You saw how frustrated I was getting of the whole thing just going wacky.
Z said change your password on your other computer to just be on the safe side.
Well, let Sam deal with it. He knows what to do.
Fuck, man, I wish Sean was in here. Sean loves fucking with those guys.
Little Llama Laura editing her second drone flight video, taking ages to do.
Oh yeah, definitely. When once Sam can get in there, then he needs to go through and change all his passwords to everything.
Me and passwords don't get along.
Well, you and a ledger book will. Get you a nice little ledger book and then redo all your passwords and write them down as you're redoing them all.
Let's see, let me go over here.
And how long did you say this has been going on for?
Last couple of days.
Yeah. I think you must have clicked on something by accident or something. Well, it's hard to trust emails anymore, right? Because these scammers will send you official looking emails that look like they're from a company that you do business with. And that's where they get people all the time, man. People will click on links and all kinds of shit. Because you'll get a statement from Wells Fargo Bank and be like, oh, that's from my bank. And it'll look like it's from the actual bank. Or whoever you bank with.
From your financial institution. You have requested a secure access code from our authentication system. If you are
Make
not
sure there's nothing sensitive going to be said.
Hey, Mr. Ron.
Call from your financial institution in response to your requested digital banking secure access code. To hear your 6-digit secure access code now, press 1.
Mute yourself, Paul.
Yeah, you should mute yourself, Paul, for that.
5, 6, 7, 9.
Mute him.
Oh, mute.
Otherwise,
I don't know how.
You go down to Zoom, bump
Push
the
the
Zoom,
Push the
bump
button
the
on your
Zoom and push on
microphone.
the mic
secure access code is
with
Push
your
the button
mouse
on
at
the
the bottom of the
microphone.
page, the left.
Cover your speakerphone up. Don't let people hear that.
this secure access code. is
Your co-host, right,
Oh.
Paul? Mute him.
Oh, I can mute you.
secure access code.
Okay, hang on. I'll mute you, Paul.
Otherwise, press
Well, he's using the Yeti mic. All you have to do is push the button on the microphone. It will mute it.
Yeah.
You don't have to go use the Zoom mute.
You hear what happened to him a few minutes ago, Ron?
No.
He was on the computer. He says, I can't control this thing. It's just opening things up all over the place and everything else. So he did a share screen. His mouse is sitting over here on the screen, and another mouse is going along clicking on everything else on his computer.
Well, somebody had remote access.
Yeah, somebody was hacking his computer.
And he
We told
said
him,
it
shut it
happened in the
down,
last
shut it
couple
down
days.
now.
Yeah,
You said it happened the last couple of days. It's been doing that.
really.
So I'm thinking he might have accidentally clicked on something and didn't realize it.
Yeah, you got a virus.
Yeah,
I told him to check his bank and everything because that's the computer he does all his,
Oh, yeah.
his purchasing and everything is online buying. So that's what he was doing.
Well, I don't think he's got a problem. I think he spent everything he's got.
Hey, I had $25,000 in savings. It's gone.
What?
Oh, bullshit.
I had $25,000 in regular savings. It's gone.
Are you being serious?
No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say, get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey, Justin, if he had $25,000, it'd be an M30 sitting on his desk.
Hey, Ron, are you feeling better after you got a little bit of rest?
I feel really wiped out.
Yeah. Did you tell him about what happened last night?
Oh, that accident. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you guys.
the accident.
Yeah, we talked about it this morning.
Yeah.
That was something.
Yeah.
How many helicopters were there?
2 helicopters, 2 planes.
How the hell did the planes land? Just in the field or what?
We landed at the airport right around the corner. Little town called Linton. I don't know if there's anything in the news. Curious. Linton, North Dakota.
Did
Wind
you ever
doesn't
hear
let you have
back from
anything, does
anybody
she,
about
Paul?
if they survived or anything? Or
No.
Now, is it true, Ron, that you don't want to really get too involved in checking on how people did in accidents because you'll overwhelm yourself if you'll start doing that with every call?
No, we actually, like for trauma calls, a lot of times with us, it's really hard because obviously because of HIPAA and everything, but we go through the trauma coordinator, and sometimes it's good for the providers. There's so many different people involved. There's the fire department that did extrication. There's the ambulance that came to the scene, and there was the police, and so when you hear a good follow-up, it's kind of cool actually.
well, you like to maybe feel like you did something good, right?
Yeah.
Well, because my stepsister's been an EMT for like, I don't know, 15, 20 years now.
Right.
And she told me that a long time ago, she was just like, she goes, when you're doing that kind of work, you try not to get too involved with each patient because then it can
You don't like to get involved.
Like, as far as you don't want to check on every single patient because then you get to the point where that's all you're thinking about. And then it can cause, you to be a little stressed and all that.
Yeah. There's nothing in the paper or nothing in the local news.
Oh, I hate that when that happens. Like right down, like a couple miles down from my house, like 2 weeks ago, there was police down by the lake with police tape up and crime scene people and everything. Never heard shit about it. I still don't know to this day what the hell happened over there. I hate when that happens. Like when something happens like that and you're trying to see what happened, or trying to figure out what was going on and nobody covers it.
Okay, people, it's time.
Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
You can see
ice cream time.
this is all the flooding. We're
Oh. Wow.
And that just looks like around my house with just regular lakes.
That isn't normal. That isn't normal lakes.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of normal lakes.
It's just overflowing.
But there was a lot of overflow from the river.
That's literally what it looks like around my house from there. There's fucking lakes everywhere.
Yeah.
Paul, can I remote access your ice creams?
Cheyenne River. That's a nice river valley there.
Oh,
Cheyenne River.
Oh yeah, it's big. How far across is that river? That looks huge.
It was at least a good. Looked like it was pushing a mile.
Yeah, it does. That's fucking big. So being out in flat land like that, I bet you could go far with like an Air 2 or Mini 2 or Air 2S. But you could get pretty far in a nice flat terrain like that. I've gotten the Mini 1 out almost a mile in flat open area like that over water where it was just open on a huge body of water. And standing on the shore.
I almost fired up my drone a little bit ago when chasing some lightning, but then the hail when the rain started. Like that, no.
so today you're not going anywhere because you got no pilot, right?
No, I'm off duty today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm off today. But
Well, it's a good time. It's good that you get the chance to just kind of kick back a little bit.
yeah, I tried not to sleep too much so I can, kind of go to bed tonight and sleep tonight. But
What time do you have to get up in the morning?
I'll be up at 4:30 tomorrow. I go to the gym and
AZ found this. Is this it?
Oh.
Lisbon?
Yeah, Lisbon.
Lisbon.
That's right.
Let me know when you want me to scroll down.
Yeah. Where's this 43-year-old? I was driving when he went into a washout and crashed in the embankment. They must have canceled one of the aircrafts.
Passengers ranged from 18 to 14 years old. Authorities say none of them were wearing their seatbelts. So bad. Why?
Back up.
That's it. It's not showing up with ads now.
Go up to the top and you can actually run that video.
Oh, right here.
Oh, you get an ads first.
Yeah.
And if you click that X, it says click this to start blocking.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
No,
Okay,
no.
hold on.
Oh.
Let me stop sharing and share audio. I didn't share the audio. There we go.
Life is about
Really?
balance.
Fuck.
If I get the proper amount of sleep,
What is this? Cable television?
for whatever's to come.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Some of
use
those
Oura Ring.
places they have like
Always let me
advertising.
know everything that's going on with my body.
And they don't let you move it. They don't
Accuracy
let
is
you
what
move it
sets
either.
Aura apart.
No.
My sleep score is something that I'm always paying attention to. It's literally part of my morning routine.
You got the audio up all the
Make
way,
most out of this
Justin?
thing we call life.
So we can hardly hear it.
Oh, here we go.
Did you know that most people
You
don't know what they're having for dinner until 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Yeah, it's one of the big that many of us face.
Is that better?
That's
So
better.
today,
Yeah.
I'm going to share an idea that's super easy and uses only a handful of
Okay,
ingredients.
it looks like there's one more ad.
Grove is simple. Sustainable products that really work. No
Is
plastic
it
waste,
echoing?
no harsh chemicals, no compromises.
Isn't that what's her name?
Get started at grove.com. This little guy is just 1 ounce of pure concentrated cleaning power. So sustainable. Who needs giant plastic bottles? No one. And Grove Co. Concentrate cleans like a dream. Get started at grove.com.
Hey, we gotta get you
Oh,
geared
Jesus.
up.
Game on. Let's compare here to there.
Jesus Christ, what
Compare
is
credit
this?
cards to find one that earns you
Dakota.
cashback on jerseys that
Oh my God, it's a fucking Twilight Zone nightmare of ads. Somebody find a link to just the news station because this is fucking ridiculous.
Well, hang on, just it's almost done.
Okay, there you go.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back on this Thursday. Here's a look now at our Corwin Auto Skycam in South Fargo, where we're seeing a mixture of clouds and a couple of breaks of blue sky. But we do have rain on our...
What the? Oh my God.
We gotta get you geared up, super fan.
Somebody hacked you.
Oh my God, that is
They were
bullshit right
they
there.
were screwing with you, Justin.
See if somebody can find the actual news story without stupid ads and all that. I hate those fucking types of sites.
Hey, Curtis, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, there's Mr. Curtis.
You missed all the fun, Curtis.
Yeah.
My computer came alive.
Without him.
Mia,
12 minutes, 47 seconds.
What, till the launch?
yep.
Yep.
I don't ever
This is-
see them from my house.
Starliner, right?
This is the Starliner, the Boeing one.
And that's out in California. Isn't it, Paul?
No, it's either gonna be Texas or Florida. 'Cause that's the only two
does it
launch
say it is?
facilities, I believe.
It said from Cape Canaveral.
Oh, okay.
Is it the only two launch facilities in the United States is Texas
doing?
and Florida because of the geographic locations? Those are the two best places in the country to launch from.
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't give Curtis really any detail on what happened. His mouse, his computer was being controlled by somebody else.
Yeah, somebody
Paul's
hacked
mouse
his
was-
computer and the mouse was going all over the place. And there was
shit.
two mice on the screen and Paul's wasn't moving, but somebody else had another mouse and it was moving all over the place on the screen. So we had to get him to shut his computer down.
Yeah, I would take that serious, Paul.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, he needs to keep an eye on anything that was vital as far as banking, all that, because you just don't know what they've been looking at for the last 2 days. And sometimes they'll get into your computer and they'll sit there for weeks and just watch you. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Yeah, my PayPal account was in there too.
And like I said, it doesn't hurt to keep an eye on that stuff, though, just in case. Because you don't know. They could have been in your computer for the last 2-3 weeks and just haven't done shit. And all of a sudden, the last couple of days, started moving shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
you just don't know. Or it could have just happened the last 2 days.
Oh, the arm's
But you wouldn't
swinging
want to
away.
treat it as worst.
Oh, the arm's going back?
Yeah. Yeah. You see it right here, pulling back right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm moving back away from the.
Now, there's nobody in there, is there?
There's nobody in it,
Okay.
but it's going to the space station, so they must have some supplies in it, though. Because they'd have to put some weight in it to simulate everything. So I imagine I wouldn't doubt they'd have some supplies, but they're probably going through every step they have to do, though. If they did have manned people on board, right? Like pull this thing away and all that
They
stuff.
don't have any audio with it?
Oh, I gotta shut off right now.
That's a wish version of SpaceX.
But anyways, but they still got 10 minutes. So
Where's that for this?
the,
Starlink? No,
the
not
Boeing
Starlink.
Starliner. Yeah.
Starliner.
See, the first one that Boeing set up, there was some kind of programming error and it never made the space station. So this is the second attempt.
Oh,
Well, SpaceX is on their 643 successful attempt.
Well, they put up two Elon there. He put up two loads of satellites up in within 24 hours of each other.
Yeah, and he puts anywhere between 40 to 50 satellites on one launch because they're so small. They're
Yeah,
just little box satellites, so you can
Yep.
fit like 40 or 50 of them in one payload.
yeah.
That's what I was telling somebody yesterday. They've made more launches. SpaceX has launched more rockets in the past 2 years than NASA's entire history,
Yeah, no kidding.
and done it. And the shit that they use is insane.
And they've
Their
never lost
technology.
anything either.
And just like Marshall said earlier, well, they have lost stuff, but SpaceX did it on purpose to learn from it.
Yeah,
They've purposely blown up different things, different parts of their rockets and stuff, but they did it as a learning thing, so they could
And-
learn
and
why
he's
it would do
doing it.
that and all that.
and he's doing it for a lot less cost than what NASA and all them did it.
Well,
Oh,
Ron,
hell yeah.
you ought to apply to be on the next launch. You'd be the first medic on board.
There you go.
I'd be up for the adventure.
I know you
Oh,
would.
Jesus, Curtis.
Well, if I could go on up to the space station, I'd jump on it in a second.
I think Curtis said because it's unmanned, that makes it a dildo in space. You go up there and screw the aliens. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
It said, see, that's what I was saying. Like earlier, Marshall was like, "Oh, the Russians hacked your computer." Yeah, they tried to hack Elon's Starlink and his SpaceX program. They couldn't get into it. Not only that, Elon's engineers and computer guys were watching the Russians do it, and booted their ass out of the system.
You think I should turn the other one on again?
No, leave it off until Sam tells you to.
Yeah, but I just
No, don't turn it on.
but I'd like to know if it's still
Do you have important stuff on? Seriously, Paul.
all
that
my
would-
bank, all
They
my
could
all,
do-
all my credit cards, banking information, everything is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they could be watching your live right now because they know your channel from being on your computer, and they're just waiting for you to turn it on. They could be an asshole and just delete all your shit. Decide to just
Somebody
crash
has
the whole
remote
thing.
access. Yeah, that's
Don't
not
do that.
uncommon. That's not uncommon at all. It's very famous, actually. I would do something with that computer. Contact your bank. I'm being serious.
I
Yeah,
thought
don't
about
do
just
shit.
throwing it out in the parking lot.
Oh, that's why I wish.
What do you think? What do you think happened to Michelle?
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Robert says don't turn it on. I'd have to agree with him and Ron. Don't fucking turn that computer on.
Yeah.
Until Sam contacts you, and then when Sam tells you to turn it on, then you do that and let him do whatever he's got to do, and let them have a little hacker battle over your computer. For Curtis really use his phone to change all his passwords. He barely knows how to turn the fucking thing on.
Yeah, how do you do that?
About to go for lunch. Okay, they just did a poll, so
Oh, the storm passed over and now it's crystal blue. I was looking for a rainbow out there.
What
Yeah.
happened to the projection for the snow there, Ron?
Tomorrow?
well, it's snowing right now up in Saskatchewan, Manitoba. There right now.
Weather.
That depends on how good they are, Lynn. Yeah, no, Robert, that's for sure. That's why he needs to get Sam to get in there, clean it out. Then he needs to get him set up with a good antivirus program and a VPN program.
No, Sam isn't messing with me.
Well, that's what
That's
I mean.
tonight.
I would. It would be hilarious if we found out it was just him fucking with you. That would be funny as hell. That'd be the ultimate trolling, right? Because God had done that to me.
It wouldn't be funny if all of a sudden I clutched my heart and fell to the ground, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Martha,
Well, don't
here
turn
it
the
comes.
computer on. But yeah, you want to turn the computer on.
Well, I kind of like to know, you know.
You're not. What are you gonna know though? Just
If you
give them-
physically
give them
saw
your
that,
shit.
Paul, that's your no. I'm being serious. Those fucks will rob you in a heartbeat. They're ruthless.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why we panicked. Said, shut it down. Do something. Pull the plug. Anything. Right now.
I'd be on the phone with my bank, and yeah, they're calling for tonight, rain and light snow showers down home.
So the herd's going to be without you.
Yeah. No, they
So
got them, I'm sure.
So you still at the helicopter place?
No, I'm back
Oh,
in
he's a fixed wing now.
Oh, you're back in the okay.
Yeah.
Did he get you a new coach yet, or what?
Get me a new what?
Coach.
You were talking about getting a different couch there. Is that
A coach.
No.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. Nope. Okay.
Like who you need to take pictures of that shit and take it to your boss, Matt. Look.
They're in the process of it.
It's like what's the how often did the bosses even ever go into that apartment though? You know what I'm saying? Like
The last
inspect
time,
it.
the last time the bosses were in this apartment is when they escorted an employee out of here. That's who I replaced. That's what I said. The bar was set low. There was a guy that he was a problem child, and afraid to say stuff like this online. But he was gay. He was a flamer, and he hated women, and he hated nurses. And one thing that this company strives on is customer service, politeness, thank you, all the nicey-niceys.
Women nurses are also
some
hot,
nurse
though.
they're out on a mission somewhere, and he turned around and called a nurse a thunder cunt. Let me correct.
Women nurses are always so hot though. I don't know. Gay or not, they're hot. I don't know what it is, but women in scrubs.
I know. A couple times last night, I was like Joey on Friends. How you doing?
Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm ready for my M&M nurse.
Yeah. So apparently, my one friend who I saw who relieved me this morning, the boss called him, said, "I need you to drive the Dickinson. Go to the base. The med crew and the pilots will already be informed. You need to get there before 8:00 and grab them, take them out to breakfast on the company card, and tell them not to return until we tell them otherwise." So the two pilots and the nurse were there. The medic was due in like 5 minutes. He apparently came in like, wow, where's everybody at? And then the program manager, my boss, the chief flight nurse who I worked with last night, and two members of security walked into the building and said, "Please come with us." They said, "And grab your stuff." Then they brought him back to the apartment. "Get your stuff. You're out of here."
Robert,
Yeah.
that's exactly what Matt is. Just saying.
What?
You see the chat?
No.
10,
No.
9,
Ron,
8,
Robert.
There you go.
6,
Ron.
5,
LOL.
Launch.
Thunder. And then he
3.
deleted
Oh, the
it,
thunder.
bleeped it out.
and liftoff. Starliner is headed back to space on the shoulders of Atlas, powered by a workforce dedicated to its success.
And you know what the great thing about Elon's program is he is not dependent on any other country for any parts or anything. Like the NASA, they're actually dependent on Russia's engines for their
We have
rockets.
confirmation of a good MET epic
Elon,
timer
all
on
his
the
shit's
runway.
made here. He doesn't have to rely on any other country. Get his rockets up.
What's the purpose of this particular
Atlas
rocket?
executed its role program.
Already ready to maintain.
I don't know. Boeing just testing shit, maybe.
They want to put people up in the space station with its rocket.
This is the first planned throttle down for Atlas.
It's a capsule that's on top of this.
Like, we already got the rocket shit down. Let's work on building the new big ass space station. Fuck the rockets. We already got that shit down. That technology's down, right?
Atlas will face during the
Let's start building some shit in space. That's what I want to see. I want to see a new space station. It looks like shit from Star Trek.
This down in Florida?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cape Canaveral.
Atlas 5 and Starliner are now
It's always either Florida or Texas. Those are the only two places they launch from in the U.S.
Up next in about 20 seconds, Starliner.
Yeah, we just missed one of those.
Run out of fuel and
Adrian and I
burn out.
missed it the day I arrived.
Should be booster separation here shortly. You're gonna see that booster take off in a minute.
I mean, wouldn't you like to see that instead of
we have burnout.
fucking
That's
focusing on the
Good
rockets?
crew
We
module
seem
forward
to
link
have
connection.
that
Already
down.
ready to throttling back
I
up
would
to full
love to
thrust.
see Elon or somebody start building a fucking space station. I'm knocking a real space
Now that we
station.
pass the solid
Fuck that
rocket booster
bullshit we
burnout,
have.
you'll soon see
I
those
wanna
two
see some
solid
Star
rocket
Trek
boosters
shit.
separate from the vehicle.
I want to see it like a Star Wars, like fucking.
Yeah.
What was it, the Death Moon or whatever the hell it was called in Star Wars?
Yeah.
I know some
Death
Star
Star?
Wars fans are. Yeah. I'm probably gonna get bitched out by
Atlas
some
5
Star
now
Wars
weighs just
fans in the
1/2
chat.
at launch, burning propellant at a rate of 2,800 pounds per second.
Yeah, I want to see
2,800
it.
pounds per second. Oh, there we go.
And we have
Do those
indication of
pieces,
SRB
do they
jettison.
fall back to?
I don't
Into
think
the
they
ocean.
recover those, do they?
Atlas.
No, I don't think they recover them.
Do
No,
they
because they're not Elon.
No.
If that was Elon's rocket, those would come back down and land.
They come back and land. Yep.
So I said, we got the rocket shit down. I want to see these companies start building some fucking shit in space. I want to see a real space station,
Where regular people can go in, eh?
not some shit that where you have to fucking float through tubes and go like that. I want to see some shit we could fucking walk through, have full bedrooms and shit. Like I want to see a real
You
space
could
station.
call it the Galaxy Inn, right?
Exactly, Robert. Let's go back to the moon and build a space station. That's what I want to see. I want to see some real shit go down. Then go to Mars. Exactly. I think we need to start with the moon first and then work our way to Mars.
They need to start on the moon first to give them.
Yeah, definitely. But see, Elon, he's just all about going to Mars. But I think it would be smart to use the moon as a test subject because it's a lot closer to home. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't the Chinese building something on the far side of the moon or something?
Yeah, they're talking about it. But like 99% of the shit they build, I wouldn't want to be in that. The way that the building, like the building, I mean, just look at how they build shit in China. The fucking apartment buildings constantly collapsing all the time and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in a building in China. That'd scare the living hell out of me. They don't have any kind of building codes or anything. They just throw shit up.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't trust their ass in no space station that they built. Because this is a difference between like building something in a free society versus a society like China, right? Because in a free society, you got to get shit right and you're going to work at it. You're not forced to do things. Where in China, it's like you're going to do something wrong because you're afraid if you don't get that done quickly, something's going to happen to you, right? So you're going to cut corners that shouldn't be cut in order to finish the project on the deadline that you're supposed to. And then that's where shit happens. Well, that's what I said, Robert. Elon's stuff doesn't have to depend on Russia or China. All his shit is here. Where NASA has to depend on Russian-made engines for their rockets.
Well, NASA can't get any more engines from Russia.
Well, they said they had enough stockpiled in some warehouse in the Midwest to last them like 10 years or some shit. I guess they've been buying them up in bulk. But I mean, if you already got a good program with Elon, what the hell you need to worry about those? Use them up and then get rid of them. Use the shit he has.
Well, we've already had booster separation anyway, so. Or first stage, I should say. Yeah. They're running on second stage right now.
Yeah, very true, Robert. We need to get up there, claim our piece of it.
Yeah.
Or at least try. I mean, because we don't even know if it's a viable thing, right? But gotta try. Like I said, the Chinese aren't the best at building things. Let's just be honest. Their aircraft carrier sucks. The J-20 sucks as a plane. A lot of the shit that they tried to copy the U.S. has not come out the best. Their submarines are horrible.
Like Bob said, if we don't put a building on the moon, so another country will, and they'll own it. Yeah. At least Russia's tied up right now. They won't be doing too much space stuff.
Russia can't barely afford their space program now. The only reason their space program, I think, has survived as long as it has is because there were so many countries involved in it.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of a co-op thing, right? They didn't have to flip the bill on everything.
Uncle Bill, how's it going?
Hey, Uncle Bill.
Hey, he goes, what you eating, Ron? Did all that corn for the mule deer pay off?
Yeah. I am having pecan crusted pork chops and bacon cheddar baked potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right, AZ. It was a used aircraft carrier bought from Russia, and those aircraft carriers suck. They use that jump system instead of catapults, which means that their aircraft on it are shorter range and can carry less, have to carry less armament because of that. And Russia's aircraft carriers have always been plagued with mechanical issues. See, the only two countries that have catapult systems is France and the US.
Yeah.
Everybody else uses the jump system where it's just a ramp.
Oh, they boom.
Yeah, and that causes, and because they use the ramp system, their aircraft can't carry as much armament, so they can't take off with as much weight, and so they're also shorter range because they can't hold as much fuel because they can only have so much weight to take off from that ramp. Where the catapult system launches a fully fueled aircraft with a lot more armament on it, you get longer range. Ooh, Marshall says I'm going to smoke brisket for dinner tomorrow night and smoked mac and cheese. Sounds good.
Never had that before. Smoked mac and cheese. Sounds
I've
good.
had it. My mom used to put it in a pan and put it on the grill for a little bit and get that like smoky barbecue flavor. Really good.
Hey, Paul Murray.
Yeah.
Do you have like a Best Buy or something near you?
Yep.
I would take that computer into like the Geek Squad or something and tell them what happened.
Well, Sam, he actually has a guy like Sean that will remote access his computer.
Oh, Sam, he's a whiz at computers.
Yeah, then they can, the hacker and Sam can battle out in his computer. Yeah, he's got a guy like we do, like Sean.
Okay.
Sean pops in the chat once in a while. I wish it would have been tonight. He would have had fun with that dude.
There's Mackinac Island, Paul.
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
very true, Robert.
And right here is the Ocean Voyager.
Oh, it's dock there. Oh,
Yep.
Okay. So where's the other one?
There's another one. That's Miss Margie, but
Where's the other one, Paul? You know, the one you got went through the other day.
that's this one.
The Voyager? No, the other one.
Oh, the other one?
Doctus or whatever. Right. Oh, there. Oh, that's a tender proxy.
That was a tender for it.
So where's the ship?
Well, it's right here.
No,
that's the Ocean Voyager. That's the one that we did, right?
That's a smaller one.
Yes.
No, but I'm saying the Octus one.
The other one's got to be there somewhere.
Because it says the tenders for the Octus.
Yep.
Oh, do you ever, Paul Hodges, Paul Murray, do you ever run into many other people that fly the ships like you do?
Once in a while.
Wasn't there a guy recently, like a week or two ago, you were doing a thing and you saw another drone or something?
Yeah, well, that was when it was downbound. I caught, there was somebody else flying up above me.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Bo. Bo came in just to give you a little lick there, Justin. Yeah, every once in a while. I don't know if you remember about a year or so ago when I almost smacked into the back end of that ship. There was another drone in the air at the time. And
Yeah.
I think they kind of interfered with one another.
Oh, that's right. You thought the frequencies may have crossed and.
Yep. Yeah.
That's right. I remember that.
You just never know, you don't know who's in the air. It'd be nice if, if somebody were to develop like a common use frequency or that you could be on, that you could.
Wow, it's like seeing an aircraft.
Yeah.
Like seeing an aircraft, you can see another drone.
Yep.
No warning of another drone in the area.
Yeah. That is beautiful out now. Wow.
So you start tomorrow morning at 7 then?
8.
8.
Okay. Yep.
You're on an airplane, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be quite the difference between a helicopter and an airplane. Airplane, you're just transferring. Helicopter, you're right there at the scene of the accident.
Yeah, that's why I like to go up. Let's just get every so often I need that adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
What kind of speed do you get out of those twin engine copters versus the plane?
We had really super calm winds last night. We're doing about $135.
Yeah. Knots?
Ground speed, we're, I don't know, 160, 170.
Yeah.
And the fixed wing will do what, close to 200?
No, we were doing about 275.
275.
Yeah, good. But when you're flying helicopter, you don't go that high, do you?
No, I don't think we went much higher than 3,000 last night.
Because I watched the rest of the paramedics here, and they never go above 2,000 going anywhere.
2,000-3,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends obviously where you're flying, but
yeah.
No, when I worked in Elko, Nevada, we were up at 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 all the time.
Yeah.
But
you're flying mountains and stuff up there though too, right?
Yeah. I worked at Fort Hunter Liggett in California. We had to go up to between 8 and 9 just to clear the mountain to get over to the ocean.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Chuck's in the chat. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Chuck.
No, it's pretty flat around here, so you don't have that much. Only place they'd have to be concerned is the cities and, you know, big buildings, but that's it.
Where do you really see the, I mean, other than obviously, I know like Glacier National Park in northern Montana, they say, you know, the mountains there extend from Montana up into Canada, and it gets a lot more beautiful there. I'd like to go to Banff, Canada someday.
Oh, I heard Banff. I've been there. It's beautiful. Banff.
I heard that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
Where is that, Paul Hodges?
It's from when you go from Alberta into British Columbia. It's a major highway. Just gonna be looking for something here for a second. Oh, I think it was on the board. Okay. Yeah. Nope, don't have it here. It was on the board. I got to get the pictures back yet. But I had a picture of me, Bonnie, and my mom. We're at Banff on the gondola. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just before you take off, you look out the door and they all take a picture of you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I heard that's just like the gorges and the lakes and stuff. I heard it's just beautiful up there.
Just like turquoise water, right? Just,
yeah.
No, yeah. So Chuck, how's your mom doing? She any better? Hopefully she is. They got her all straightened out. Hopefully. No.
Oh, AZ said when the medical helicopter picks up a patient, it costs $10K.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, at least.
At least.
Yeah. It depends too on how far they had to go to do it, but.
And what would you say, Ron, to be the percentage of insurance pays? 80, 90, 95%?
It depends. Medicare doesn't do that well, but then if you have like a supplement, like 65 Blue Cross Special, that picks up a lot.
Could you guys fly helicopter at night?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm curious too, being a whole family. Like, that's a lot of money, right? Like 3 people, that's what, about $30,000-$40,000. A lot of money.
Yeah.
That's not even including all the hospital bills, right?
Well, and the aircraft.
No.
It was 4 different aircraft, you know, and the ones that went to that didn't land at the hospital, they had to be then transported by ambulance from the hangar to the hospital.
Now, Ron, if a plane, like say you get dispatched to a call, but you get canceled, do they still get charged for that? Nope.
Zero.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well,
So it's only when you actually have the patient.
Yeah. We can only actually charge for loaded miles.
Yep.
But I would watch that. The rescue helicopter over in England and stuff over that way, and there was a helicopter flying. They had to be back by a certain time because they weren't allowed to fly beyond when it got dark or something. I don't know. They said they were qualified to fly in the dark. Hey, Mr. Giggles.
What's up, y'all?
Some price guy. My friend Don, he was airlifted from Gillette, Wyoming to Billings, Montana and I told him, I said, don't ever let those, I mean, the VA paid for everything 100%, but I said, don't ever bastards take you again. I know which company it is. They charged them $92,000
Wow.
for about
They, yeah, like it
How
must
long-
be hell
how
of
long
a
was
time
the
to.
flight? How long was the flight?
a half hour, 45 minutes.
92 grand. Wow.
Yep.
But it's got to be a hell of a time trying to land a helicopter at night, on a field or on a highway. You can't see anything.
You got landing lights.
Oh, we got some serious lighting on that thing.
Because there's wires or tree branch sticking out or something. Or...
That's what we do. We actually go to a lot of fire companies every year. We actually, I guess they kind of considered it a write-off. We go out and do what they call PR events all the time, and we'll go out to a fire company and do what they call LZ training. In other words, we teach them and talk with them, as far as the fire chief, like how to pick out an LZ close to your accident and what to look for. And on the way in, that's where my job comes in. Like last night, I called in, said, give me a description of your LZ. Where are the hazards in the area? And they know what I mean by hazards. Are there any towers? Are there any wires? Anything like that. And then at night, we actually do sometimes a 2-3 times recon around, and they'll set out, a lot of times they'll set out flares.
Flares for a landing spot.
And where that's at. And we've had them screw up. And that's my job too, that, I'm that second set of eyes out front. And I can know more than once, several times actually, we're on a slow descent. And the phraseology here with this company is stop, 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 go around. And I used to yell wires, trees,
Yeah.
That's why we come in that slow descent, so he can gain control, pick back up and go around. We've had wires right through the center of the landing zone.
Yeah.
Is that that's not blind Neil, is it? Or is it just
no, just Neil.
I haven't seen blind Neil for a while. I don't know how he's doing.
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. I've seen like here and there, but not like all the time.
I used to see him on Rogers all the time.
Tim popped in, said hi to everybody.
Tim Jackson.
Oh, we'll give Tim and TJ the update of what happened earlier because they weren't here, and I know everybody else in the chat's heard it 100 times already.
Oh yeah, what did
Paul was screen sharing his computer. His mouse was sitting still, and there was a second mouse going around the screen clicking on shit. He wasn't doing it. Somebody had remote.
It was wild. It was wild.
Maybe somebody was like hacking into your computer or something.
Well, that's what we figured.
Yeah, we think it was remote access. But we're not sure 100%.
I'm dying to go over there and turn it back on.
No, Paul.
Bitch slap you in the next week.
Lynn, please get over there immediately and take the power cord from him.
Well, the worst thing about it, he does have to turn it on so Sam can get into it, though.
Yeah.
But don't do it until Sam's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of like to be prepared, It's like
no, you're not going to prepare nothing.
But yeah,
Oh, but nothing, Paul.
But
you know how every bad story begins? Well, this is what happened, right?
Hey, Paul, there's a ship. Go fly it.
Yeah, Tim, he said it started happening in the last couple of days. And he was like, yeah, he goes, I don't know. Just things are popping up or stuff. And then he decided
Kind of makes me think it's just some random thing that keeps going around opening windows. Like it's just a program somebody put on there.
It could be just a virus, too.
But yeah, but you don't want to risk it until somebody that
No,
knows what they're
no,
doing.
till somebody knows what they're doing.
Well, maybe
Like
my
Sam.
computer caught COVID. I don't know. You know?
Yeah. Hey, now there, put a mask on it. See if that
Yeah.
helps.
I could put a mask on and turn it on then, right?
No.
Paul, you ought to watch that guy called a YouTube channel called Scammer Payback.
Oh yeah.
That guy is like a multi-genius, but he lets those scammers get into his computer, and you'll see exactly that, where they're going through, but he knows how to block them and then actually reverse it on them.
Oh,
wow.
yeah. I've seen
Well,
that
there's
before.
another guy that does like email scams and he does like mail scams and stuff, and he lets the scammers scam him just so he can show you in detail how the scam is done.
Yeah,
so they'll be like, send me $100.
Why would you want to know how a scam is done anyways?
So he could, that's his whole channel, is to teach people how to not get
prevent
scammed.
people from just not listening like Paul.
So if an email says send me
That's not a
$100,
time to like sit around and scam people or whatever.
right, TJ, but this guy will, if the email says send me $100 because I'm going to do this, the guy will lose $100 just to show you what happens.
There's hundreds of people sitting out there right now trying to figure out how to scam people out of money.
Oh, all the time.
Like Sandy's been scammed before, like through her through Mary Kay, because she used to sell a lot of Mary Kay, and like she had got a scam check before. I've been scammed a couple times. One of a couple friends of ours have been. I mean, there's like so many people that scam people. It's disgusting.
Hello, Steve Carpenter is in the
Hey,
chat.
Steve Carpenter. So, Paul, did that guy show up for all those radios?
No.
Well, maybe he was a scammer.
Yeah,
maybe he was doing.
Never heard from him again that I know of.
Well, maybe that was him. Hey, Steve Carpenter, how you doing?
Yep. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe it was just something I did, you know.
No, geez, I don't think so, Paul. That was something else.
Yeah, it was kind of funny looking, wasn't it?
No,
I had the mouse. My mouse was sitting over here like this, and the other mouse is just going around clicking stuff.
That's straight.
but it was only clicking the links he had in the thing, though.
Yeah.
It didn't like it was going in looking for passwords or anything. That's the funny thing about it. If it had been looking for passwords or whatever, you know, but he would just kept clicking all the links on your on your browser.
At the same time, though, too, it could have been like you guys said earlier. He might be watching the live show because he knows, obviously, by watching the computer where Paul's at on YouTube and everything. And he could have been doing that just to be like, haha, look at it, I'm fucking with this computer. I mean, we just don't know, right? It could be a program, it could be somebody, but we'll find out.
You don't know until Sam gets into it. Let Sam do it. Good.
Was it doing it afterwards, or?
Well, I was doing it even before earlier today, though.
Yeah, because I was trying. Usually I did 2 ship videos. Usually I can whip them out in an hour and a half each. And I'm working on it all afternoon. And every time I go to click on something else will come up, and something else will come up. And
oh, that's weird.
Not good.
But the thing is, if you said it's been going on for a little while, person would have went in and got all the information, got the hell out though. But it just kept going, just kept clicking links, see?
Yeah.
So.
Man, we had to work 11 and a half hours. That was crazy.
What, today?
Yeah.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Somebody whining, crying.
Hope tomorrow will be better.
Yeah.
It's possible he clicked the link, but he doesn't know. We'll find out hopefully eventually.
Yeah, Sam should probably be getting a hold of him anytime now. He said about an hour, so because he had to finish his job first. So, well, he's a computer IT guy. He was doing it for all the police departments and everything else they run. So, he's like quite knowledgeable.
Justin, is Sarah liking her new job?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. For sure.
Good.
What's
Her
she
old
doing?
job, she does insurance. But her old job actually bumped everybody up to 14 after her and the other girl left. But it's still what, $2.80 less than what Sarah's making now. So like they did it because everybody was quitting, and I guess I told Sarah, I said you might have had to move jobs, but at least it made a good statement to the company, and at least it helped out some of the people that were
Well,
left.
she was there for a while too, wasn't she?
Almost 3 years. But at least it helped out the people that were still there, right? Because it did. It kind of forced the company to look at themselves and say, okay, we're not paying enough. So, but I mean, it all worked out, right? Sarah got a better job making $5 more an hour.
Right.
But it also, by her and the other girl leaving, it gave the other people that were left behind a $2 bump in pay too. So it kind of helped them out.
Yeah, I noticed that what's his name? Brand Ariels, Gary didn't go on tonight. He's usually on ahead of at what, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, he does the hour before the hour before the hour.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, he wasn't on tonight. I had no notification at all. So
He was on.
Well, see, he's written you off, Paul. That's all.
Oh
yeah, the Thursday Night Live with Ken Herron's on.
1 minute ago it started. Yep.
Yeah.
And Gary was on. Yeah.
There's always somebody on. Yeah, true, Steve. This is why I tell people don't worry about who else is on, because there's so many live shows that if you try to accommodate everybody, you're never going to be able to go live.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't give two shits about who else is live. Just go live at the time you want to pick and the day you want to go live.
That's right.
And people are either going to watch you or they're not.
They have a choice. Yeah.
We all have.
Well, and there's a lot of people too that I'll see in, different live shows. Like I might see them in, Lone Star UAV's chat, but I'll never see them in Matt's. And there's the same people that kind of trickle to everyone, but there's still a few people in each chat that only go to those channels.
Yeah.
They don't go to every single channel. Like Tomas, you'll see him in damn near everybody's channel.
Yeah.
Bob Casey. There's a handful of them that you'll see at AZ that you'll see in almost every single live chat, no matter whose show it is. But then there's certain people that only go to a couple.
Yeah.
And that's all they go to.
Steve said he didn't get a notice either.
yeah. What
I mean,
about
I just wanna-
Gary?
And just saw that you were.
I don't think
live,
he,
first. It was the first thing that came up, so I was like, "Oh, Paul's live. Let me hop on there."
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he was on. I never got a notification. But see, he did.
Do you have is his bell rung?
Huh?
You have to make sure the bell is rung in order to get a notification.
Yeah. Yep. I got it here. Subscribe with the bell.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I never. But he just put out a video too. Spencer Smith Park for Friends and Families, whatever that is. Oh, that's when he met up with those guys in Burlington. Boy, that was sped up quite a bit. Holy mackerel. They sped up a video. You can see people moving quickly and also the drone. But anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys barking at? You want to come back in already? Oh, geez, it's nice out there.
Oh, Gary was live tonight too.
Yeah. He usually does the hour before, the hour before, the hour before, and the hour after, you know?
Oh, yeah, something like that.
What the hell is that for anyway? I don't get it. What is that supposed to mean?
It's all the heroin worshipers.
Yeah, he said, because Ken Heron said the hour before the hour of Ken Heron hour.
Yeah.
Basically is what it is. I didn't see a notification. Usually it pops up and lets me know, but it's funny.
I'd rather not go to somebody's live that you have to pay to talk to. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Dude, do you know how many lives I've been to where people won't acknowledge you in the chat unless you're doing
until you give money?
Yeah.
I was literally in one like 2 weeks ago, and it was 4 guys talking about a movie, about the next Doctor Who or some shit movie. I don't remember what movie it was they were talking about. But there was only like 100 people in their chat. It wasn't that many people. So the chat really wasn't moving that fast. But people would write stuff in the chat. I wrote like 10, 15 comments. They would not acknowledge it. But the minute you did a super chat, boom, they would acknowledge your comment. I can't stand fucking live chats like that.
Well, Ken Heron, he gets that freaking that train going or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
And then the same in the comments, unless you super chat or whatever, or super sticker, he won't even acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm my name's green when I type in the chats, my name's green. So like Ken Heron doesn't acknowledge me even.
You know that's because you're paying for a membership, right?
When you're green, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're already hooked.
That
He
man?
doesn't need to hook you.
Hold on. Why is he paying? Why are you paying that man's bills? Fuck that.
Especially when his family has a lot of money. He has a lot of money.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm only a member of one channel, and it's a small gamer with about 2,000 subs.
Oh gosh.
Extremely hilarious.
Which channel?
He doesn't. It's Macker Gaming. He does the GTA roleplay videos, but he does the character Karen, and I'm surprised.
The Karen
character. And I'm surprised he doesn't have 1 million subs. These dude's funnier than shit. His videos are hilarious.
What's his channel?
Macker Gaming.
Macker Gaming.
But he actually, me and him have talked on Messenger and stuff. But I'll support his. He's the only one that I'm a member of any channel to. And he always acknowledges everybody in the chat. I mean, sometimes, but he doesn't average. But like most I've seen in his chat, there's like 50 people. But he'll read everybody's comments and talk to you while he's doing live streams and shit.
MACKER.
MOUSE.
It's MACKER and then gaming.
MOUSE.
I can put a link in the chat. Hold on.
Was it MACKER gaming?
I mean, yeah, gaming.
MOUSE.
Dude, you gotta watch his videos. They are fucking hilarious, DJ.
Yeah. Okay.
Macker Moose. Forever let you.
Did you find it?
Yeah. He's got like a police car and then like red and white. Yeah, Macker Gaming. He's from Canada.
Yeah, dude, you gotta watch his Karen videos. Oh my god, they're fucking hilarious.
Oh god.
He does the whole voice and everything. And then like the Karen character has an obsession with Little Debbie snack cakes. Oh god, dude, it's fucking hilarious. He goes around and fucks with the cops and shit.
Bad grandpas.
Yeah, if you want to have a really fun laugh, watch his. He goes live every Sunday in the afternoon time. Like I said, he'll acknowledge you in the chat. He's really cool. I've actually spoken to him quite a few times on Messenger. Me and him have talked back and forth. Justin, you know
what you need to do is get him over on Matt's show.
Obviously, you, AZ, not me. What?
You need to get him over on Matt's show.
I've tried, but he actually does the same job I do. Surprisingly, like that's how one of the reasons why we started like talking or whatever on because he was like, I was in his chat one day when I first started watching him. He was like, yeah, I got a new job. And I was like, oh, what'd you get? And he was like, oh, I got this new leak survey job for the gas company. I was like, holy shit, that's what I do. And me and him kind of just hit it off from there. And we've talked on Messenger a few times. And I go to his channel every Sunday and watch his live show.
I've been sitting here like talking and looking at the chats and just noticed my name, Dr. Giggles. And then Justin's sticking it in. That's pretty funny. Oh, me.
I don't know, AZ, because I don't watch him either, so I haven't seen you there.
Hello, Sam.
I guess AZ's not a supporter of him either.
I'm pulling my hair out. The guys have told me not to turn that computer on until you get here.
There's a difference between genuine laughter.
No, because I don't have. Did you? Because the computer's off, you know. So.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know if you got it on your phone or whatever, but yeah, I sent you an email like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
We are having major storms here, and my internet is knocked down.
Okay, all right, I understand. I was just thinking I might turn it on and see what happens.
And you know what, Paul? I honestly don't think anyone's on your computer.
Okay.
They'd be doing other things than moving a mouse around.
Yeah.
That's not what a hacker does, is moves a mouse.
Well, what I was noticing the symptoms were was like, you know, I edit my videos, and all of a sudden I'd be going along and I'd click my mouse and it wouldn't work, and I click it again, it wouldn't work, and I click it 3 or 4 times, and then the 4th or 5th time it would drop the screen and go to another screen, and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, it sounds like what's happening is, you know, you're clicking the mouse, it's sending the signal, but it's lagging so bad that it takes 5-6 seconds for that mouse click to completely go through.
Okay.
And so when it's doing that, it's sending those commands and doing what you asked it to do. And I just think that you've got a bunch of stuff gummed up in there that we need to clean up.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is
I don't understand what explains
Justin's
the
talking.
Well, I'm just saying I don't understand what explains the 2 different mouses though, because you did.
Why you got 2 mouses?
At the end, I had my mouse was parked and you could see my arrow, and I was screen sharing. And there was another mouse there flipping around in the background, clicking on different things.
I mean, it's hard to say until I get in there.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's in there. I mean, it's not possible, but
yeah. Why would they pick little old me? I'm a nobody.
Well, no, I mean that.
Hacker trolling.
You know, I think they'd be doing other things other than just moving your mouse around.
Yeah.
They wasn't looking for banking information or passwords. It was just clicking links.
They were just clicking links, you know?
Yeah. So when my internet gets back up, if it's not too late, I'll give you a call, but it just went down about a half hour ago.
Okay. All right, buddy. Well, thanks for helping. I know you're a busy guy. I didn't know who else to call. I was about ready to take and throw the computer out the front door.
Don't do that.
And Lynn says, you got to call the computer doctor. You got to call Sam. I said, okay.
I mean, this is what I do from morning to night every day. So.
Okay. All right, Sam. Well, give me a holler when you got some time. And I think in the meantime, I might just turn it on and see what happens.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. All right, Sam. Yep. Bye-bye.
I don't know. I'd have to disagree with that, though. I mean, it was clearly. I don't know.
It might be just it might be a program somebody put on there that does that. Just keep clicking links.
Different things.
I'm just saying that We clearly saw two different mice. Whether it was looking up specific things or not,
Here we go.
the person also would have known that Paul was live sharing and sharing the screen. So why not move the mouse around and click shit? I would do that if I was trolling somebody.
Oh god.
Here he
And
goes.
to say a hacker and that's like trying to say that the hackers don't troll people.
Ron's thinking he's a frippin' idiot.
I don't know. You can turn the computer on if you want, but
I did.
It's funny, like how you were just moving your mouse around, and then all of a sudden you see another arrow just going around, like
it was going around clicking things. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. They could have been just trolling with him because they knew he was on a live stream.
Because they weren't.
Justin,
a hacker knows where to go.
Justin, are you admitting, Justin, that you're doing this?
No, I'm just saying that to try to say no, but the whole point is they're saying that I'd have to disagree with Sam because he was almost making it sound like that hackers don't troll people, and that's complete bullshit. They do. Why would he not troll you while he knows you're on a live stream screen sharing?
Yeah, but it was doing it before he went live.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have. Would you ever turn your computer off?
No. Well, yeah.
So how do you know what he was doing last night in the middle of the night?
Well, I turn it off at nighttime.
All right. Y'all do what you want. I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Yeah, I'm gonna connect. Here we go.
Ding, ding, ding,
my mouse is on the screen.
Just because we weren't seeing what everybody thinks that a hacker should be going after at the particular time we were watching the screen doesn't mean that hacker hadn't already done it.
Yeah.
Especially since it's been 2 days. I'm just saying, if I was that hacker,
Okay,
I'm thinking about if I was messing
here's
around.
my first question for you. It came up in the corner, says, do I want to restore the previous pages? I would say no, right?
I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'm no.
It just goes back to where you were. That's all that does. Because you
you
did a hard shutdown.
A hard boot. Yep.
Yeah, you did a hard shutdown. So it said you want to go back to where you left off. Just say no and just start opening the page up and see what happens.
All I'm saying is I'm thinking about if I was fucking with one of my friends doing something like that, what would I do? If I knew they were on a live stream, that'd be the perfect time to start moving the mouse around and clicking shit.
Well, the best thing would be to disconnect the wireless to that computer. Then you can just go in and look around, see what the hell's going on.
Well, I don't see anything funny going on.
JD said he just went back and looked. You were looking at yourself in YouTube, and the second most arrow was you on YouTube. Did you have YouTube? Okay, there's Paul coming up now again. Okay, you're on that one.
Okay, I gotta mute one of them here.
But you don't want two up at the same time because then it gets confused. Make sure YouTube shut off. You got the chat out, but shut off YouTube.
Okay.
Do a pop-out chat.
Are you trying to fix your computer now?
I'm trying to mute my YouTube. Over there. Okay. All right. I think no. It's still on.
You're getting an echo, Paul. You still get feedback. Shut one of the last, not the one you just opened up. Shut the other one off. The other stream.
Okay. Leave.
Yeah, leave that one. There you go.
I left it.
Okay, now you sound better. No echo.
No echo. Okay.
So the screen's not doing funky things?
No.
So Robert Major said you were screwing with us.
Robert, yeah.
It's not.
No, we were watching and it was doing all kinds of. He had his hands off the mouse and it was going all over the place. What?
Oh, I Did we lose somebody?
Uh,
Probably.
It went.
no. We just lost one of you. That's all.
Okay.
Justin's still there. He just out of the picture for a minute.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, he just turned his video.
Yeah, he turned his camera off and his sound off.
Because it went from 5 to 4, and I'm going, whoa.
No. Justin just shut his camera off.
Okay, JD figured it out.
What's that?
You were watching yourself on YouTube of shit you already clicked, and there was a delay.
Okay.
I just went back and watched it.
All right.
Because I didn't notice, I wasn't really paying attention to that when it happened.
Well, I
just
know
saw
that
it.
there's like a 15-second delay from what we're seeing here to what's over
Right.
on YouTube.
It was all the same shit you clicked right before you pulled up the YouTube feed and then shared the YouTube feed. It was just repeating what you were doing, but it was delayed. Go back and watch it.
Okay, but not right now. Wait till you're.
No, yeah. But I didn't notice it at the time. So this whole time, I don't think there was anything going on now.
Paul, I just made you host again.
Okay. What I got to do is figure out now how to get the YouTube channel back up.
I was gonna go back and watch it later, but I didn't even think about that. And the freaking JD said something about he went back and watched it. And I just went back and watched it, and that's all it was the delayed YouTube feed. You were showing
I
on
shut
the
you.
screen.
I do the pop-out chat and I shut YouTube off. That way, I don't have no feedback, no nothing off of it.
That's what I do too.
What?
Yeah.
How you do
Put
that?
the pop-out chat.
Where's that at?
Oh, here, I'll show it to you. Hang on, just a minute here. I'll pull it up here. Okay, cool.
All right, guys, I'm jumping off. It's getting late.
Okay, so here,
I'm
Paul,
gonna make me something to eat myself. I'm getting hungry.
but anyway, okay, so right now you're live, Paul, okay? See the 3 dots up here? Where it says top chat?
Uh-huh.
Click on that, it says pop out chat. Okay, it pops out. Go over, shut it off, and see the chat's right there. Okay, I can move it wherever I want. I can put it over on the other screen or do whatever I want. But see, you got the pop-out chat, and YouTube is shut off. You don't even have to. I can resize it, do whatever I want with it, right?
See you guys. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
But it just that way YouTube is shut off, other than the pop-out chat, and it's done. You don't have to screw around with anything. You don't have to have YouTube and just silence it. What you do is do a pop-out chat, then shut off YouTube. That way you don't have it running in the background.
Okay. I have to try that.
Yeah, because it's simple. I do that all the time. I don't do it any other way. Just use a pop-out chat. You can move it around to whatever you want on screen. Because if I actually, I think I can here show. Okay, I'm going to show you my screen right now. What I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Oh
Yeah.
no, it's not. But I got you guys on one part of the screen, then the chat on the other side. Okay, that's why I got the chat here. But right now it's not. I'm not seeing you guys here. But if I was stop sharing, it would come back. Yeah, it comes back
Okay.
up. But I got everything on one screen. If I want to search something, I can do it on the other screen. But
Okay.
everything's all on one screen, the pop-out chat and Zoom. So I got Zoom here and the pop-out chat right beside it.
Ron's just shaking his head going, what the hell is this? Well, I told you before, Ron, this electronic stuff, I'm just not with it. You know, it's like somebody said to me, Ron, well, just take and mail me the raw footage. I said, what? How the hell do you do that? You know?
Oh, let's go back.
Guys be able to set up that Zoom stuff.
Well, I just click on it and it's there, you know. I have up across the top of my screen, I have, of course, Amazon's there, but I have my profile on Zoom and my meeting on Zoom. And so when I go to start up a Zoom meeting, I just click on my meetings and it comes up and then click yes, yes, sign in and boom.
Just quickly show you here in the thing here. I watch this the odd time, but they got tornado. Look at radar indicated.
Who's the chicken? Who's the guy? What?
Well, this is a thing I watch, but it's live all the time, right? Radar indicated, but like tornadoes and stuff, he follows it all the time. And he's got people out on the road, storm chasers. They go to them guys and everything else, right?
Oh, he's got 15,000 people watching.
Oh yeah, like this guy's pretty popular. Yeah.
What's his? How many subscribers does he have?
528,000.
528,000. Wow.
Yeah, this guy here. But see, they got tornado warnings. So actually, if I take this off, you get radar indicated Fayette County, Illinois, Montgomery, Illinois, right now. Yeah. But anyway, so they got they've had 2 warnings right now of things. But what I'll do is I'll put I'll copy and give you the thing in the chat if you want interested in it. Paste. So if you want to go to the channel. Yeah, I watch him quite a bit with tornadoes. He always comes live when there's got tornadoes around and bad storms. Yeah.
He's the Mr. Tornado guy, huh?
Yeah, well, he got 528,000. That's over 500,000 followers.
Yeah.
Like, right now there's about 15,400 people watching right now. So, but they got cameras set up all over the place.
Now, where is he? Is he reporting all over Canada or just like?
No, this is all the U.S. This is
the
U.S. Yeah. St. Louis right now has got some bad stuff he's showing around there right now. St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah.
Ron, have you ever gone to his channel before?
No.
You might want to put the link in. Oh, you did. You put it in the link. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember one time I lived in Pennsylvania, we come out to South Dakota to try and thin out their prairie dog herd, but we're on our way back, and we had a hotel in Indiana somewhere, up near Bend, Indiana, where Notre Dame is, and hotel called and said, "Don't stop. We half our hotel's gone."
Geez, lovely. Well, when I was really, really young, we come across number 2 across the top of St. Ignace. And just ahead of us, a tornado went through, but it went across, and we come across the Mackinac Bridge, and we're heading south, and a tornado come across through there. The same one made a path all the way through. It was weird. We hit twice the same spot where it went through. It was kind of weird. It was.
You lived up in Canada all your life? Or?
Oh yeah. I lived here. Well, this is my old parents' house. I've been here since I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
When Dad bought this place.
All over Canada, didn't you, Bob?
And U.S. too, but I lived in Victoria, BC for 7 years.
Oh, British Columbia is pretty.
Yeah, pretty expensive too.
We fly out of Seattle up to Alaska. We fly through British Columbia, and it's very beautiful.
Well, I was over in Vancouver Island, Victoria. Yeah. Actually, I was right at, just lived off the end of the Victoria International Airport runway. Just lived off the end. I'd sit there and you could look out this one to see the jet come in, look out this one, watch them land.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Guy just showing he got hail someplace.
Yeah, we had hail here an hour ago.
Yeah.
Not real big this time. It was only like pea size, but.
Well, this is about half the size of the palm of his hand, almost like a rubber ball size.
When I first came on with you guys, it was hailing.
I don't know if I can show it in time or not. You guys see that? But
Oh, yeah.
size it.
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
That'd smack the hell out of your car, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
geez, wouldn't it?
You get
Yeah.
that North Dakota and Wyoming all the time.
Now, if we get any hail, it's just little pellet stuff comes down.
Yeah. Hey, drone shots. Yeah, I meant to say hi to you. Yep, for
Drone
sure. There. Hi,
shots.
Jody.
Jody,
Jody.
welcome.
That's
Marshall's
why-
still here?
Like here at the apartment, you have the option, you can park outside for free.
Yeah.
But there's an underground parking garage and I pay $75 a month. It's worth it. In the
Oh,
winter, it's 30 below. To go downstairs into a vehicle that's 65. Or in the summertime, you know, when you get those unexpected hailstorms that come through, you
Yeah.
go outside, everybody else's vehicle is all dented up and yours is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth the money.
Well, I think this is quite a few years ago, but up in Alberta, up by Red Deer, there was a big Airstream rally up there. There was over 150 trailers they had to write off because they all got dented from hail.
Oh, hello, Mama.
Yeah,
Go back.
let me go back to that.
Yeah. Well, Miss Red Dress there.
Screen share, I gotta optimize it. Oh, wait a second. It didn't pick it up again. Wait a second here. Okay, screen share. Optimize.
Marshall says the monsoon one starts pretty soon there in Arizona. He's going to do storm chasing.
What the hell? See what I mean? It skipped the ads.
I don't know why. I'd never seen ads on that before.
That's last night. Let's go to right now.
What the hell are you going? You're doing some playback, Paul. That's not the live one. You went to a playback.
I'll tell you what, that's why I say this computer just is driving me crazy.
That was a pre-recorded one. Somebody.
Let me go here. Let me go to Martini Bar again. Live now.
Hey, JDS. Oh, sorry. I just happened to know JDS is in there.
Okay, I think I got it now, Ron.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Now we know what Ron was looking at.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep playing with her hair.
Yeah.
JD should be on that.
Yep, that's JD's bar. It should be right there.
Yeah. JD Teeny Martini Bar.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people walking down the sidewalk.
Yep, a lot of people walking for sure. But the main course is sitting right there at the table.
Yeah, but she keep playing with the phone, keep playing with her hair. Well, now she's gonna take a picture of her drink.
Yep.
Or clinking, taking a video of it. Oh.
That stalker sitting right behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his little Lord boards on.
Mm-hmm.
Is you suppose she's talking to somebody on there?
Well, she got a guy in front of her.
Yeah.
No, she keeps taking pictures of this guy or video of him or something.
I don't know. She keeps she's talking to the phone like she's on a video chat with somebody.
Texting someone.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Hello. Turn around. Oh, dude. Hello.
As soon as you said that, she turned around.
But you said it was 94 degrees down there earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah, it felt like 94. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on his damn phone too, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Look, he had a picture of himself on there.
He's taking a picture of her now.
Look at her smile. Is this first date stuff or what?
Look who I'm with tonight.
Yeah.
Look at the rack on.
Now he's sending it to all his buddies, a picture of her.
Yep. See who I'm with? Nah, 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 nah.
Well, who's that waitress? That's different. She went down the other end.
Yeah.
She had a little bit of bounce in her step there. Cleaning the table right now. Here she comes.
Get some secretarial hips, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, lady brought her. Oh, gotta bring my service stuff.
She's got that fluffernutter hair.
And my emotional support dog.
I think she's looking for somebody. Oh no, she's just gonna go in and sit down.
Oh, she's got a dog with her.
Yep.
Looks like a service dog.
Yeah, that girl in the red there, she's pleasant.
I don't know. She's
Huh.
What'd she do? Took a shot of her martini, then gonna wash it down with water.
I don't know if that's a martini or is that, it looks like orange juice or something. in
Or
there.
peach juice or something, maybe.
A peach teeny or something? I don't know.
Wow, that's quite the storm.
Here comes a
Manchester,
couple.
Illinois right now. Ooh, wow. Huh. Ooh. Well, that girl just came back out. She must be looking for somebody.
She left the dog in there? No, the other one, the
No.
other one has fluffy hair.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Oh, she's looking for somebody.
Here comes the geriatric set. They must have just climbed off the beach.
Yeah.
Huh.
You just go in and help yourself, I guess, unless they're staying there.
Huh. Well, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, I actually think I might be going to bed again pretty soon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Paul's getting, when Paul gets quiet, he's getting tired.
Yeah, I was just getting to watching this weather thing too.
Yeah.
Because it's got some tornadoes warnings out, expired in 26 minutes. But anyways, up in Effingham, Illinois,
Yeah.
it's actually just below Chicago, really. Huh. Well,
Okay, Steve. Well, thanks, buddy, and for stopping in. And JDS is here, and Jody, and everybody else, Marshall, hanging with JD, everybody, thanks for being here. I didn't get a chance to ask JD how he made out at the ball game this afternoon, but anyway, everybody have a great evening, and we'll see all of you again maybe tomorrow morning. You gonna be around, Paul?
What tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be around in the morning. I only so far got one sign removal, and it's here in town.
Okay.
And it's no rush, but
All
I mean,
right.
I'm gonna get it tomorrow, but there's no rush on it. So
Okay, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again next time, and thanks, Ron, for being here, buddy.
See you, Paul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
yeah, see ya.
Okay, I gotta go over here and say goodbye on the channel.
Yeah. Well, hopefully with all that screw up and stuff, you can just shut it down, YouTube. So. Yeah, watching it, you got trees snapped off here, and they were showing some really high winds and a few minutes ago here. Holy mackerel.
Well, what I gotta decide now, there's a ship downbound. Do I go and get it or what?
Oh, is that which one, Paul?
It's the John G. Munson. It's a classic
Oh,
style.
oh, it's one of the classic ones, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
I might go get it.
Yeah, might as well. So
It's still halfway light, so
yeah, that's true. Yeah, just gonna take the Air 2S.
yeah, the Air 2S.
Yeah.
There's no,
Okay,
there's no wind. I could take the other one, but why mess with it, you know?
Yeah. So
Okay, Paul.
see ya. See you in the morning.
We'll see you. Thanks, buddy.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.